And if me see me keep looking over my shoulder, I gotta watch my back. Oh, she egged me. What the hell? Oh, shit all over my rip out with the jersey. Go get me a towel. Y'all didn't know. Y'all.
You fucking owners have handled Judge, gentlemen, retired? Come on! He should have been fired before the fucking season! Joe Judge, quarterback sneak on not one, but 2 times from the fucking 5-yard line!
And we're talking echelon. It's going to be Yankees first, Giants second, Jets third, Mets last.
No!
Wait a minute. It's
Yankees
first. It's Yankees first.
Okay.
Giants second.
Okay.
Knicks third.
No!
Jets fourth. Mets fifth. Oh, wait a minute. The Nets spit in their mouth when they found out he was leaving. Maybe it was girl number 25 that didn't mind doing it.
I'll just put it this way. It's way bigger than Nino Brown, a.k.a. Deshaun Watson. This is way bigger than him.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is.
That's why he got off, because it's bigger than him and there's bigger people implicated in this.
I think it's going to come to maybe 5 years down the line, and then Cleveland going to crumble.
Hey, welcome to our Venom and Smoke show. This is our sports podcast we do Fridays. We are live in prime time. Here we go. We got Doc, and we got the nefarious one.
Good evening. Yeah.
Jay is late. Jay can't talk shit about Doc because Jay is late.
I like to announce that I have tested positive for steroids, and I'm appealing the 30-day suspension. Just want to get that out there.
Oh, good God. The first thing we're going to talk about is that massacre we saw on Monday. That Mo Young told y'all so.
Oh, good Lord. Congratulations. You've done something right for the first time this year, because the Saints didn't get it done.
Technically this year, but I'm saying I've been telling y'all shit all last year. So it's continuing this year.
It's not just Mo, because I came on screen and guaranteed.
You guaranteed it. I guaranteed it too.
I guarantee
that was leaving the game, man.
That was an ass whipping like the damn 70s right there.
The damn chat. You see how us on there? Go in the damn chat.
So that was an ass whipping like the 70s, man. That was wow.
Man, that's a two. I was like, God damn. I turned away for 2 minutes. It went from like 50-something to 7 to 60-something. What the hell?
Every time Georgia touched the ball, there was points. Every time.
Since I didn't see the game from beginning to end, could they have scored 70 if they wanted to?
They're gonna score about 90. They
Let's
pulled
put
the
it this
dogs
way.
off.
Had the starters not win in chill mode, they could have had 100 points easy.
Wow.
Dude, they put the backups in. The backup scored 21 points.
And still got that.
Yes, the backup scored 21 points. So this here, TCU didn't belong there. That shows you Michigan didn't belong there. That's what that's showing you. You're going against Georgia. The only team that could have beat Georgia was Ohio State.
Well,
yeah, because Michigan would have lost if Marvin Harrison played the whole game.
I mean, you mean, I know you mean Georgia would have lost.
Yes.
Oh, you're late. Okay, Kyrie Jr. We got Kyrie Sr. and Kyrie Jr. in here.
Listen, I'm what 4 minutes, 5 minutes late. Eric comes 2 hours late.
5 seconds.
He comes in 5 minutes, 5 hours late. So I'm not trying to.
I come in like Dan Marino and Ace Ventura. I come in the second half and save the day.
Yeah, wide right.
But we was talking about that massacre in LA.
Yeah, that was that was a smack in the face. Like, it makes me wonder, like, would anybody have beat Georgia?
Ohio State was the only one close to beating them.
Yeah, I think if Michigan would have won that game instead of TCU, Michigan would have gotten stomped on.
Maybe Michigan would have scored 20 points. It'd have been like 60-20. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Before y'all share any more thoughts about that, my immediate thought is anytime that there's change within the championship system for college, there's always this complete dominance, this blowout that says, you know what, this system didn't work. And I'm glad that they're expanding it because 4 teams just, to me, wasn't enough. Was not enough.
It's not enough.
Because TCU would have got blown out in the semifinal. That's what it's telling me. They'd have got past the quarterfinal, semifinals. TCU would have got blown out, and they wouldn't have made the national championship in this new format that's coming. They wouldn't have made it.
They might have not made it out of that first game.
We don't know. It is that Michigan is that damn soft. That's what this let me know. Michigan is that damn soft.
I don't want to say Michigan was soft versus
their history would say so, though.
It went back and forth. That game between them and TCU went back and forth.
No, I'm saying TCU just say that Michigan get 5-star recruits just like Georgia.
Yeah.
And Georgia just said, you know what? Get the fuck out of here.
Well, excuse me, fellas.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just saying, Georgia said, get the fuck out of here. That's what they did. Get out of here quick. People thought it was going to be a game when it was 10-7. And then Georgia said, okay, watch this. They didn't score another point.
Yeah. They shut them down big time.
Yes. So that lets me know Michigan was soft. I'm like, because you getting 5-star recruits and they couldn't score but 7 points on Georgia?
Yeah, but Georgia beasted it all year.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if we got the best 4 teams, right? That's supposed to be the best 4 teams in the nation. A blowout should never happen in a national championship.
That was an epic.
So that lets me know any given Sunday.
Yeah, it should have been a more competitive game. Definitely.
Any given Sunday Saturday, I guess, for college. And I'm just like, if Michigan played that game 5 times, they was only going to lose one. That one time they lost. Because TCU just was playing out their mind in that Michigan game. And I think they might have used it all up in that one game. Georgia's like, okay, enough of this bullshit. That's what they did. And wow, Eric on here, man, it's gonna snow soon. Yeah, it's gonna snow soon.
Yo, it's gonna be legitimately cold tomorrow.
It's gonna be cold here. See, not cold as New York or where you at. It'll be cold here. It's going to be like in the 30s.
Shit, it was 55 today, so I'll take it.
It's 47 now.
Oh, down here in South Florida, they're talking 40s. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh shit. Bring out the Parkers.
It's either that or bring out Jeff Hardy's little brother or whatever. Something's got to go.
Brought to you by Bullet Whiskey.
You gotta send that little segment, right? That little where you shouted them out. Send it to them. Who knows?
I'm gonna have to shout out to Bullet Whiskey, y'all. It makes my podcast go. But man, this. Look, TCU needed some of this Bullet Whiskey because they got beat bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
Or they just needed a bullet.
They got beat so bad to the point. I don't think that the seniors or whoever that that's their last run. I don't even think they were crying about it. I think they were just ready to go.
Then I'm like this. I said, Georgia was just playing on them, man. They eating wings and shit on the sideline. I mean, god damn, that was the worst ass whooping I seen on national TV alone.
Was that on the sideline with him, Quavo from the Migos?
I don't know. Somebody got him some wings, and the motherfucker was eating wings. Man, look, we had to fight after that. Man, motherfucker, you gonna beat my ass and then you gonna eat? Nah, we gotta fight.
Nah. See, that's where we got the difference of opinion at. Because after that game, I'm trying to leave before the clock hit 0. Like, if they got the ball and kneeling, I'm in the locker room already, bro.
Nah, I gotta get ejected if I see you eating wings. I'm going on the sideline and slapping your coach. Wow, there it is. Eject me, I'm out.
Coach, they got it, bro. This ain't our night.
Look.
I'm out.
I'll be the first one in the showers and the first one to leave the building. I'm out.
I mean, when I picked TCU last week, I thought at least they'd be competitive. That was like a scrimmage between a high school team and an NFL team.
No, bro, that was like when Georgia playing the Citadel, man. It's like everybody used to get the damn Citadel, and everybody used to beat the shit out the Citadel, man. That's what they did. I mean, they're like a week 1 matchup.
Get destroyed like that too. So you have that.
Put it this way.
There's that.
It's like, show me my money. Like that boys, HBCUs be playing in the fucking Power 5 conferences. That's what be happening. That's what it looked like. It looked like Southern out there playing Georgia. That's what it looked like. I think Southern could have put up more points. I think maybe one of these people could have snuck 13
Southern
on them.
Towards the end of the year, because I seen Southern play, in October when they was in Jackson, and I was not impressed whatsoever.
I saw them play against LSU and got whipped like this.
Like I said, Southern at the end of the year started putting it together because they changed the quarterback.
It's like they playing West Lafayette or somebody else. I don't fucking know. TCU.
Terrible.
They're going to a 12-game system, like 12 teams next year, right?
They need to, yes.
12 teams. And hopefully the idea is to have, someone from each power conference represented. And that way you can tell who belongs to play who. And those who you want to give a shot to, hey, we'll see what happens. And that's what they thought would have been with the idea with TCU. But I mean, 12. TCU was just outclassed in every way, every aspect of the game.
Yeah,
just outclassed.
I'm gonna say this: the American is better than the Big 12 right now. American conference.
That's saying something.
Because they had three people in the top 25, and people sleep on that conference. That's actually a fucking tough conference.
So, it really
I think
is.
They would have gave Georgia a better shot than the Big 12 because they actually play defense in the American.
And I think you have to consider when you talk about American. Shout out to their champions, Tulane University.
Oh yeah, always.
Not one lane, two lane. Anyway,
Tulane.
These guys got some talent that's out there. If you look at rosters in the NFL for playoffs. If you follow the team, like you'll see they got quite a few guys that's in the playoffs. So it's not like these dudes are just some chumps, some bums that they found on the street. They got to play ball. These guys can actually ball.
Shout out to my Tulane Green Wave, number 9. Finished number 9.
Finished number 9.
That's the highest we ever finished. I think. Yep, it's the highest we ever finished.
Tulane didn't even. LSU didn't even finish in the top 10. So shout out to Tulane and Coach Willie Fritz.
I guarantee you, Tulane would have gave Georgia a fucking better shot than that. Because they'd have ran the fucking ball. That's what they'd have fucking did. They'd have ran the fucking ball. TCU didn't want to run the ball. TCU want to keep throwing the ball. No.
Well, after you get behind so much, you got to throw the ball. If not, you're going to keep getting behind.
At some point,
they were scoring at will.
I'm like, listen, I'm playing keep away, so this score can look somewhat respectable. I'm playing keep away.
At some point, who's the quarterback for TCU? Max Dungaree?
Yeah.
Whatever. Dungarees, underwear. That dude, he tried to be the running back. So, I mean, it goes to show you what their plan was and how they just got punched them out and they couldn't adjust.
He got punched them out. 12 teams, more money for the schools, but more blowout.
Absolutely.
I don't know. He might not be blowout games. He might have somebody that surprised you up in there.
Well, you think about it. Look at the bottoms. Let's say look at the bottom 6 that would have been there. You know what I'm saying? So Tulane would have played number 3?
They'd have played number 1 probably because they would probably got in at 12 at that time. So we was like 12 when it came out. So it was like 12.
So they would have played Georgia.
They'd have played Georgia. That'd have probably been a blowout though. I love my school, but that probably been a blowout. But you know, you got people like USC would have made it.
Alabama
would have made it. You know, LSU would have made it, I think.
LSU would have been in there because LSU came in at the then time when they lost. I want to say they were 6th.
LSU would have been in there. You'd have had some heavy hitters in there, and you'd have basically had the SEC championship. Because the 2 SEC teams was gonna make it through. Whoever was in there, you probably had Alabama, Georgia again.
I mean, you still looking at the SEC Invitational anyway. Your last
SEC Invitational.
Your last 5 champions.
Wasn't the last champion Jameis Winston?
That wasn't the SEC. Was Jameis?
Oh shit!
And that's 2013.
God damn.
We almost a whole decade, ago.
That's dominance.
Yeah.
So the winner of the SEC basically is the national champion every year.
It's gonna be the national champion because nobody else is there yet. I'm not saying they're not up to the task. It's just they're not there. They're one piece short.
NCAA needs to start ranking teams. I kind of like the rankings. It's just that they need to have a better ranking system because it's like certain people they rank. I'm like, okay, why they're here?
It shouldn't just be about record. It should be about strength of schedule as well.
It is.
Also, don't they use the BCS rankings at the end of this?
They don't use the BCS no more.
No, they don't use BCS at all. But here's the thing. So the commissioner of that committee, he lives in the South. So it's kind of a bias right there. That's why you always see, these SEC teams basically getting the favoritism. And I'm not saying they don't deserve it, but you're always going to see Bama there. You're going to see Bama in the top 5 no matter what happens with them. They lose late in the season. They lose early in the season. They still have time. Or they lost to in-conference opponents, so it doesn't count against them. And with that commissioner being from the South, he's like, I don't care. I want who I want in there. What you need to do, you need to have him answer to a board, kind of like what owners do with the commissioner of the NFL. Like if you hold this guy accountable, then maybe you might have, players going to these different conferences, kind of like what Coach Prime was aiming to do when he went to the HBCUs.
Mm-hmm.
And you can have, I won't say an even layer of competition, but it'll at least make it more interesting. Be like, okay, if I give this guy a chance, this guy a shot, and I know this guy is box office, who knows what he'll do? Who knows what he might will his team? Kind of like, I mean, I like to use movie references. Kind of like, you know, Bobby Boucher. You heard when Bobby Boucher came back and the Mud Dogs, you know, like that's what I think these caliber players could bring out to the table now, especially now that you got NIL deals and they're kind of incentivized for being, you know, having a spotlight on them.
Yeah, I just think, you know, I can't wait to see this you know, this 12 team system because it gives more teams, you know, somebody might have lost to a tougher person and that gives them an opportunity to still be in the race. Because I'm like, if you even though I don't like Alabama, even though you Alabama, you lost to two tough teams. It's not like you lost some cupcakes. So I believe a 2-loss Alabama should have been over TCU because TCU strength of schedule is weak as shit.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It should go by.
I don't care about a 1-loss TCU over Alabama because didn't they lose to like Georgia and Tennessee at the time when Tennessee was number 1? That's
let me ask this question. Being that you guys, as I said, you guys know what college football more than I do. Did TCU pretty much ruin it for these underdog schools that cry that they should get into the tournament?
No, because they beat a bigger school. Because when they beat Michigan, it's like, okay, it works. It's just that they no match for Georgia.
Okay.
So they might put them
they didn't prepare right.
Put this way, they might put them against Georgia first to get them out the way.
Yes, that's what they should have did.
So they should reseed?
They're going to reseed the hell out of that.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's
Georgia
exactly what
eat them up first. Or
that's
Alabama.
what people want the expansion about because, you know, this old one elimination series and you only got 4 teams. It's like everybody's going to be fighting for these dog spots. Kind of like what, to me, the equivalent of, and let me get to the thought after Anthony. Did you hear NCAA going to 90 teams?
Did you hear I heard it was proposing to expand it, but I don't want March Madness expanded.
90.
I don't leave it at 60. Field of 65 or 60.
You can't
get
more
like
wild
68
now because
Field of 70, I think it is, some shit like that.
That would make that tournament a lot longer.
Immediately now.
Yeah.
But
hey, we got No Limit Pro now. Whoa, y'all go check them out if you're in Tennessee.
Banger.
Alabama is in everybody's top for no reason. I feel they are overrated, but they have a great program. I know that sounds contradicting, but I feel like the other team in different countries have more talent. Just they do not have the notoriety as Alabama or Georgia or the SEC. I get what you're saying. The thing is, the SEC is so dominant.
Yes.
So why should I punish that conference for being dominant and putting weaker teams in? Because I'm like, you put in Alabama, LSU, and Georgia in the doggone playoffs this year, you'd have had some games.
Exactly. So in going
games, you could have had Ohio State, LSU, Alabama, and Georgia in there. You would have had games. You'd have had dogfights.
You would have. And going back to that previous point with these single elimination games, I mean, I'm not saying that it takes luck, but at the same time, you're gonna play like there is no tomorrow, and then it's gonna be 2 teams, and then it's the championship game. And then
have you seen Georgia players? They all grown men. That is NFL.
Literally, the quarterback is a grown man.
Yeah, he's 26 years old.
He's 25.
25.
I thought people was joking when they were saying that.
No, he's 25.
He's 25.
That dude was really 25.
He was a walk-on. So when you're a walk-on, your eligibility don't start until you get on the team.
Yeah.
So if you stay in the school 6-7 years, you can be a 25-year-old starting quarterback.
My guy, the only one old enough to buy his own alcohol on the team.
He's the same age as Lamar Jackson.
That's smart.
Same age as Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like,
we're talking about NFL veterans, at least 3 years.
Yeah, we're talking about an MVP. The dude won an MVP. He the same age as the dude who won the MVP.
And this dude who comes out of college is a national champion. That's crazy.
He's not going to be a pro. But
I think now with the expansion of the 12 teams, a lot of a lot of people are. I mean, a lot of people have a chance. A lot of these teams have a better chance now to even recruit more players,
Oh, yeah.
or have different NIL deals and NIL deals. You know what I'm saying? So them expanding it makes it exciting. TCU should have played Georgia in the first game.
Yeah, and could have Ohio State, Michigan. But you know what they tried to do? They tried to put them on opposite ends so they can meet for the championship. They should have cheated their ass off for that one. Because that would have been the best. I said this last week. That would have been the best outcome for college football. To have Ohio State, Michigan for the national championship. Everybody would have been watching that game, a rivalry game for the national championship.
And it would have been a full strength Ohio State team, not the banged up team that Michigan beat a couple of weeks earlier.
Yes, it would have been box office, but TCU ruined it, and the Marvin Harrison injury ruined that one too, because Georgia was losing.
Yes,
they were.
Man, like Georgia was out of it. I just work here.
We appreciate it, Lala.
Thanks, Lala.
Buy her merch.
Buy her merch, definitely. I'm just saying, man. I like the expanded field. It gives them more opportunities for more schools. And I'm telling people, better watch out for Colorado. Coach Prime he is getting fucking players there. Watch out for them.
Players,
not next year, but 2 years from now.
I would say about 2 years from now.
Watch out with this expanded field. Don't be surprised though if he get them dogs from Jackson State. He bringing with him his Louis bags, and they the easy ass Pac-12. But the Pac-12 is easy as shit. They only got 2 teams they got to worry about. They only got to worry about USC and Utah. They can mollywop everybody until they get to them.
That's pretty much it.
And they can sneak their ass into the playoffs.
And for some strange reason, everybody and their mama wants to go to the SEC, and now the SEC is going to be expanded with Texas and Oklahoma coming.
But
for them to come in there,
the NCAA is changing the rules for the transfers. They say you got to have a real legit reason to transfer. If you don't, you got to sit out a year. They're bringing it back because too many people jumping back and forth.
That's all you see is quarterback jumping, that quarterback jumping, and it's not. And they do it more than once. And I'm like, what? And that should.
I think if your coach leaves, that's a legitimate reason, or it got to be something on your mental health or medical reason for you to transfer and start right away.
And I mean, how do you address that? Hopefully it's an internal thing, because that's what these players really go for. These players go for behind their coach. And let's say, I'm sorry.
He already hit his peak. Let me tell you, Anthony, it's like Brandon Whedon. Remember, Brandon Whedon came in the fucking NFL as a 20, I think it was 27, 28?
27, I believe.
Yeah.
You hit your ceiling at that point.
Yeah, you're in your prime.
Like if you're in your prime and your prime is college,
that's a problem.
Come on, man. Like 5 more years, that kid gonna be 30. Come on, man.
I mean, depending on the system that he comes into, though. You know what I'm saying? If they run a system close to what Georgia runs, then you're bringing in a guy that dominated that system.
Put it this way, he had a lot of talent around him. I want to see him with no talent.
Yeah, that's
so the
nobody's gonna knock down the door. I don't need.
Well, the Jets they got Clark.
No, I really hope not.
I got a name for you, Ken Dorsey.
Oh,
Ken Dorsey was a fucking beast at the University of Miami.
Yeah,
he got the league and it was trash. When you got 5-star receivers and running backs, you just need a quarterback that just going to just get them the ball.
Yep.
Well, all you have to do is change young guns. These young guns come in the league just completely NFL ready, and I can't think how far back, but let's go into some recent names. I'm just throwing out two names right now that we're gonna see and most likely we'll talk about later in the show with Trevor Lawrence and Justin Herbert. Like these guys are what 2 years removed from being in college, being big names in college, and now they're going to this next stage. Those guys are young. NFL teams are not going to, knock down the door, waste their picks, waste their money on somebody who's already old enough. And then before you know it, like you said, dude didn't hit the ceiling. Dude hit the ceiling, he's 25, and then, you invest your contract into him. And contracts are not going 3-4 years nowadays. They're going, they're going 4 or 5. 4 or 5 is 30, 31, 32. Not so much. I'm not wasting my time on that. You hang that up.
We got a special guest.
It's like this. The only team I seen miss on a quarterback, like really out of this generation, is the fucking Jets. That's what Jay was alluding to. That's what Jay was alluding to.
I mean, like right now, like I said, I went into the season without any speculations or, I went into the season not hoping for anything or anything like that. But it was disappointing losing 7 games in a row, games that we could have won. And that was probably the most disappointing thing about it.
Y'all stunk up the joint down here last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did. But yet, like nobody, not that I've seen anybody mention it, but how do you let a quarterback go into the game that still has, 4 hurt ribs? I don't care if you put a flap jacket on him. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. He can't perform how you're supposed to perform. But yet, look at what you had on the bench. You had Zach that I don't know if he's ever going to come out of this.
I'm with you on that.
You had old ass Flacco.
Levis, I'm with you on that. Levis has more upside than Young. I'm with you on it. Like I don't think they're gonna do it, but I think Levis is gonna be a better QB. I'm with you on that, Andy. He will be a better QB. That dude is something special. He just went to Kentucky.
I think that the Jets owner has turned around and said, you know what? I've tried to draft Darnold. I tried to draft Zach.
You should have drafted Fields.
Yeah.
Everybody was screaming that at the TV. I screamed it at the TV. I'm like, poor Jets. Just pick Justin Fields. It's all on. I go by the eye test. I don't go by combine. Fuck the combine.
What made him pull a trigger?
I go by the eye test.
For a quarterback from BYU, like
the one throw.
One
throw. He threw it across his body on a rope. He threw the most perfect pass of his career in the combine.
Yeah.
And people had him thinking he was Pat Mahomes.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. I mean, you don't see quarterbacks come from BYU and be successful.
Steve Young.
I'm about to say, the only one that I know of is Steve Young.
Yeah.
Good look. Taysom Hill is not a quarterback. Ty Detmer, Coy Detmer, all the rest of all those damn Detmers. they was not successful in the league.
No.
Jim McMahon?
No, he was a shit quarterback, but he was on a team with a fucking all-time defense.
He won because of a good defense.
They were winning games like 9-3. Yeah. I can't give Jim McMahon credit for being a great quarterback. He just was cocky as shit, and
he's
people
getting it by
it.
default. That's it.
Yeah, I'm the fuck though.
Quarterback.
Are you putting Jim McMahon in the Hall of Fame?
No.
Exactly. There's only one Hall of Fame quarterback that came from BYU.
Jim McMahon equals Joe Flacco.
No, I will take Joe Flacco over Jim McMahon because I seen Joe Flacco.
That I agree with. I will play Flacco over McMahon.
Yes. Yeah, I'm about to say I seen Joe Flacco
Yeah, but Flacco
take
from
over a game.
the Ravens Flacco.
The Ravens Flacco.
Yeah, not the Jets Flacco.
No, we're talking about Super Prime Flacco over Prime McMahon. I seen Flacco take over a game. Like he just fuck it. I'm just gonna wing it. Jacoby Jones out there somewhere. That's what he did, and he won games. So I can't get mad.
What's up, Chris?
What's up, y'all? And Steve Young. We said that. Steve Young was the only one. Steve Young was the only one from BYU, but I do not trust a BYU quarterback.
I just don't think that schedule is strong enough for them to make him a top 5 pick in any year.
No,
I don't think BYU is a big enough school with a hard record. You're going to take somebody. You got to take somebody from Alabama. You got to take somebody from Georgia. Even if this dude was a little younger, I bet you he would go higher in the draft because there's teams out there that actually need quarterbacks.
Put it this way, Jay. Nobody's going there because it's first of all, it's Mormon. He's in Utah. Nobody's going there. No 5-star QB unless you brought up in the Mormon faith is going there.
Or they offer you a full scholarship.
I will look twice. I will see. Hey, anybody else want me? that's how I would be if I was there.
Let's be honest.
It could have been
Utah or Alabama, Georgia, etc., etc. Just saying.
I would even say this. I would take Arizona State. I would take Arizona State over fucking BYU. And Arizona State is okay. I'm not Mormon, so I don't know what the fuck to do in Utah. Unless I'm going to the University of Utah.
Yeah, that would probably be the only place I would go to.
I am not going to BYU.
Nah. And they should have. And like I said, they got played. They played themselves because of that one pass.
You're right about that, Chris. It was like if Tyson fought an infant. Woo! But I'm just saying, we're gonna keep with the college theme. Shit, this got stuck.
Okay.
It won't let me go on it. But I think I'm freezing. I'm freezing. I'm good.
No, you good.
Oh, you good.
You're good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it wouldn't let me get. It wouldn't let me get to where I needed to go. So we're gonna talk about this: the LSU train scandal. Why?
Oh my God!
Why Butte left LSU? It was a train scandal. I found out why he put his name into the
draft.
In the draft. You ain't hear about the story?
No, I didn't hear about it.
No,
so,
look. Go ahead, Eric. I'm gonna let you explain it.
No, I didn't hear much about it. So
I know about it. I heard.
I seen something. I didn't get a chance to read it.
Oh,
I was like,
I heard.
I was like, oh, okay.
Here you go. You had coaches and a player go with somebody who was, I guess you could call a recruit girl.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
But she had a position with LSU, and they had a four-way dance before the SEC championship. So coaches and players are smashing the same chick.
Ill?
Only at LSU. Y'all fired Coach O for his problems.
Wow.
Man, I know I didn't. I saw it and I bust out laughing. I had to put it on the show.
Wow.
That's kind of rugged.
Flat out gross.
Man, I have never ever heard no story like that. You got the coach. You got two coaches, a player and a woman, and they all has.
Yo, that's some bang shit there. Damn,
man.
I'm going first.
Nah, they went together. They like we a team. High five. They Eiffel Towered her, man. Come on. High five her ass.
Well,
y'all keep that. Y'all keep all of that. There's no way.
Bang.
Like,
Man, LSU, come on, dog.
I mean, but I mean, I'm not trying to condone this.
I'm not hating.
But
I'm not hating. I'm not hating.
You see the wagons that come out of LSU, though.
Yes, have you seen their volleyball team? Have you seen their gymnastic team?
Have you seen the gymnastics team?
Volleyball team, baby. Woo.
Have you? Matter of fact.
So Booty got caught.
The gymnastics team.
Booty got caught the trade. Ghetto Booty.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Mo. But the gymnastics team just had to put out a release regarding how they treat their road games because of what's this young lady name? What's this girl?
Lizzie.
name?
I think her name Lizzie or something like that.
Good grief. It's Lizzie something.
Yeah, she got like 6 point something. Man, I got one song for this.
Olivia Doom. If you ain't following, telling you, yeah, it gets that real. So, I mean, I'm not trying to condone it, but sometimes your primal urges just take over and you just lose all.
I got one song for this. That's all I can tell you. That's all the song I got for that.
That's what they come up to.
I gotta cut it because I don't want them to copyright it.
And this ain't Midnight Train to Georgia either.
Man, that's the only song I could think about when I heard this. When I heard it.
This is none of that whatsoever. Now, Coach O won his championship 2019.
Yes, he did.
I swear, I thought him and his wife was the happiest couple ever. Then come to find out 3 to 6 months down the line, these people said, yeah, I can't live with this dude like this. And this man was out here wilding. This man was out here living his best life.
Man, them LSU. I'm saying I went to LSU on a visit with 3-5 with them for the football camp. And I can see why Coach O risked it all. And I can see why they ran a train on this young lady. I can see why. I don't know what the fuck they doing in Baton Rouge. I don't know what they feed these people in Baton Rouge. But I can see. I don't mean I wouldn't indulge in it, but I can see.
We can see what she ate. Shit.
Yes, we can see. Man, she ate 3. She had 3 glizzies. That's what she
had. 3 glizzies.
There you go, Chris.
Yes.
That girl.
Man, look, you understand? They all was it. You might erase that ass thing, bro, because they gonna fucking put you in Facebook jail, and that's not gonna be my fault. I want to erase your comment. I'm going to erase it for you, but don't curse on Facebook, please.
Go to damn YouTube. You want to?
I'm gonna delete your comment to save your page, but I keep trying to tell people don't curse on Facebook. They will block you. They will put you in Facebook jail for cursing.
Sometimes they hit you right when you click it, and 5 seconds later you're getting that warning. Boop. And
my wife told me she was gonna kick my ass on my show. This is my wife. I live with her, and they gave her 5 days because she told me she gonna kick our old husband's ass. They don't care.
Nope.
Like that's gonna stop me from getting bullied in my home. What kind of shit is that? Nope. They might have a scandal in Michigan. I might have to look that one up. But this one here, right before the SEC championship, this one here. It took the cake.
I got nothing for you.
Hopefully it doesn't ruin the man's draft stock.
He's a team player.
Man was in school.
He's a team player. He's a team player.
That he is. He's kind of coachable.
He's very coachable. He's a team player.
He requires a double team, if you will.
Yes.
Triple team.
She requires a triple team. She needs to be on somebody's staff ASAP. If that causes you to win, God damn it, put it on somebody's staff. She needs to be on somebody's staff.
Somebody offered her an NIL deal.
I'm just saying, if she can take 3, that's a dangerous woman. Put her on your staff.
Man, I'd hate to be that young lady's parents.
I'm just
now
saying,
she
like,
will be known for this
snitched?
forever.
Who snitched? That's all I want to know. Who snitched because you a bitch?
Oh, that's always going to be.
Hey, snitches get stitches. I heard somebody say that on Monday.
I don't think it was a snitching situation. I think homie probably had his cell phone out and went and showed one of his homeboys and was like, "Look."
No, I'm saying somebody had to snitch for it to get out. It got out. So it wasn't. So whoever snitched, man, come on, bro. Keep it to yourself. That's a legendary story, man. That's legendary.
Nah.
Yeah. We're supposed to find this out after this man graduated.
Somebody wants a book deal.
Dang.
That's what
he got everybody beat.
They're looking for a Lifetime movie out of that one.
Yes, indeed.
Y'all sharing sex stories, and he said, "Yeah, you know what? I did a 3-way with my coaches and the lady who worked there. You win."
Man, that's some program shit going on there.
Yes. Man, look, LSU should have the recruits rolling in if she was still there. They should have kept the lady there. Word, y'all give it 3 ways.
Put her on the poster like doing something like this.
No, he just got NIL for Pornhub.
No, Bang Brothers, bro. Bang Brothers.
That was a Bang Brothers production now.
Hey.
I'm just saying, man. If I was Coach Kelly, she's getting a raise. The fuck you talking about? Yeah, she on the front line.
As long as she keeps to the story and then doesn't turn around a couple of months from now and say, "Oh, they took me. Oh,
it's LSU.
They did it under my, you know, they did it."
She'll come up missing. It's LSU.
We know that dude can't say that. That dude just
you don't never hear no. I know you can't say the R word. No great stories from LSU. You don't hear great stories from LSU.
Yeah, absolutely.
You never heard a great scandal from LSU.
No.
You might be in the bayou with those damn alligators if you come up with a great story at LSU. So she'd have been front line like how Coach Young getting all these players.
There you go.
Look at his poster.
Coach Young, did you know about this? Nah, they know nothing about that.
This is first time I'm hearing about
nothing. Nah, man. Ain't none of that going on here. That's why I denied everything. Ain't none of that going on here.
We straight over here.
Man, that is a wow. That one caught me off guard when I saw it. I said I have to put it on the show because I'm like, that is some shit you don't hear every day, and why it had to happen in Louisiana.
It's always down here. If it involves a sports scandal, it's always down here.
Fuck you, Brett Favre.
Oh, that's Mississippi.
Fuck you, Brett Favre. Anyway.
Yeah, fuck him anyway, though.
Fuck him anyway.
There you go. Yep.
How can you ruin it? Why are you gonna ruin a good 3-way story with Brett Favre, bitch ass?
Because we need to keep him relevant by saying his name.
Oh no, we're gonna say that it's always fuck Brett Favre at the end of the show, but you can't mess up a 3-way with coaches and players. But speaking of coaches versus players, we got Lamar Jackson versus the Ravens.
Go Lamar.
I would not play another down for the Ravens.
Nope.
You know why? They paid a linebacker $100 million before you paid me.
What is up with that?
You Ravens. And look, when the Ravens stank up the joint, Lamar's price tag just went up.
Oh hell yeah!
So that's what I'm ultimately thinking about. I'm thinking about, isn't all of this really good for Lamar? Mm-hmm. Now, it threw out a number. It wasn't, what the market for him would have been. He declined it. He got hurt. Now, you have to, if you want to continue winning, you have to open the piggy bank. You have to pay him. You have to pay him.
Yep.
And now, I can't say I'm not a team doctor. I'm not his personal doctor. I'm not even a physician. But let's say if he did come back and played, let's say he played this weekend. Are you going to take away stuff from him, knowing that he was hurt, knowing what he went through for the season and bet on himself? Are you going to pay him according to what his performance would have been during a playoff game? Do we discount all his accolades to now, like him winning this MVP, the number for him having design rollouts, being, a top quarterback for having the most touchdowns for the most design rollouts in the season?
Right.
Like, do we take all that away?
No. He's a fucking MVP.
Yeah.
Pay him as an MVP. Nothing else matters.
It starts at the Sean Watson money.
He's better than the Sean Watson.
That's what I'm saying. It starts. It starts at his money.
He need Pat Mahomes money.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I would say yeah.
I have no problem with that.
10 years. Then you got it for 10 years. Because how the game is now, they're making it softer, so it's going to be less painful. It's like on running quarterbacks like it was. Like, they worried about him getting hurt, but I'm like, dude got hurt anyway. Quarterbacks can get hurt not looking. Look at Nick Foles. He got hurt in the pocket. Nick Foles did not get hurt running. Tom Brady has got hurt for the year in the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Drew Brees just got hurt in the pocket. Peyton Manning, we can go down and this running quarterback shit gets on my nerves. Pay the man what you owe him, man. All that extra shit don't matter. Pay what you owe.
In fact, have the Ravens won a game since he got hurt?
Fuck no. I think maybe one. But
and are they going to win this weekend?
Fuck no.
Hell no. Hell no.
You can put my pick in right now.
Absolutely.
They're going to get fucking massacred this week. Because think about this. You think Roquan Smith can throw the ball? No, he's a fucking linebacker. You can find another linebacker. It's hard to find a quarterback. It's one as special as Lamar. He's an MVP.
Exactly.
He beat out Patrick Mahomes for the MVP.
Yeah, you should get close to his money.
Come on, man. This is not – the Ravens always do this. They always be cheap with their players. I'm like –
yeah, but okay. do you really sit out a year?
Yes.
If they franchise you?
Yes.
You're not going to franchise him. The thing is, because if you can't – it's going to cost him too much to franchise him, and he sit out.
$40 million, baby. That's a tough.
That's $40 million. You're gonna pay me, and I'm gonna sit on my ass, and I'm gonna enjoy this $40 million on my ass.
Yeah. I'm gonna have my doctor say my knee needs more work.
I gotta have cleanup surgery on my knee. Now I'm out.
Yes.
So now you out $40 million.
Woo.
So the thing is, let him just be an unrestricted free agent.
So you turn around and you let him become. No, wouldn't he be a restricted?
It'd be unrestricted. If they don't franchise tag him, he's gonna be unrestricted. The office rookie deal. I mean, get it on the last. He on that fifth option already.
The fifth. Yeah.
So now he's unrestricted if they don't franchise tag him.
Who goes after him?
Desperate team. If I'm the Jets, I'm going after him.
If I'm the Jets.
Oh,
if I'm the Giants, I would consider it.
The way the owners
I am going after him.
If I'm the Raiders,
yes. If I'm the Raiders,
I don't know. He want to go to the Raiders. I honestly feel that he'd go more. I would see him better and Mo's about to smile. I would see him better in New Orleans.
I would love him, but we don't have enough money to pay for him. So
they're restructuring what's his name deal.
Yeah, they did. So maybe they go after him. If we give Lamar Jackson, fine, I'm happy with that. I'll smile. At least I know we're a playoff team. Oh. If I'm the Jets, the money y'all throwing at Tyreek Hill, that's what I'm throwing at him. Plus more.
Absolutely.
Y'all get Lamar Jackson. Y'all going to y'all a Super Bowl contender.
Yes.
I'll tell you right now, it would make the East more of a beast, the AFC East, because you have all of these strong teams in there. The only team that, if we got Lamar Jackson, the only team that would be shitty is the Pats.
A high-paid quarterback that made the playoffs. We have 4 this year, and they didn't come close to the playoffs over then Rodgers. Yeah. You don't have a Rodgers is the highest-paid quarterback, but he made the playoffs. And I think he's saying Jets and Saints. I'm like, I would love to see him here because I know that will make my team better. If he go to the Jets, that's a game changer. That's all y'all really missing.
Listen, if he goes to the Jets and Brees comes back healthy.
Watch out
with those young receivers, because I was gonna call it the other day. Garrett Wilson has got to be the at least rookie of the year.
Yeah, between him and Olave, the Ohio State boys balled out.
Yes.
I would not be mad out of either one.
Listen, if you look at their records, it's so their yardage and everything, it's so similar. Yeah, they each have 4 touchdowns. Yeah. They each had over 1,000 yards. I think Garrett had 1,100 yards, and Olave had 1,050 or something like that.
Yeah. So I'm like, I wouldn't get mad at either one of them with that. Brees Hall was going to be it.
Oh, definitely. He would have been it.
I would not get mad if one of those Ohio State boys won the Rookie of the Year. It's one of them.
Y'all talking about the Rookie of the Year?
But Sauce won it already. Sauce won it for y'all.
Y'all talking about Rookie of the Year?
I think Sauce was defensive Rookie of the Year.
You already got one. Y'all gonna be like the Saints did that year if Wilson pull it off. We know how the 2017 we had Lattimore and Kamara. The only people really to do that shit. So y'all, that's how impactful y'all draft was. If you can have 2 rookies in that conversation, that's an impactful draft. That means y'all gonna be good for years.
But listen, let's say the Jets do get Lamar. What would Zach really learn from him?
Nothing. His ass is gone.
On the team.
You know what I'm saying? They're saying they're going to bring him back. They're saying they're going to bring him back. They're going to give him a shot next year to see, if he improves or whatever. You still need a backup. So do you stay with White? And the kid that they re-signed, the kid from that one Streveler.
I don't think if Lamar is traded, I don't think he's getting traded in the same conference at all.
He can't be traded, right?
He's not going to be traded if he don't get franchise tag. You can't get traded.
Yeah, you can't trade him unless you franchise tag him.
And that's $40 million off rip.
Yeah.
And he already said he's not playing under the franchise tag.
And he's already said he's not playing if they franchise him. So you're gambling now with, does he really love football that much that he'll be like mid-season, oh, fuck that, I want to play? Or would he really sit the whole year?
I would sit the whole year. I would do like he gonna do like Emmitt. I'll miss 2 regular season games. They're gonna buckle under that fucking pressure, especially if they go 0-2. Let them get blitzed out their mind in this playoff game here.
Oh yeah, I think I really don't give them a chance. I don't give them a chance.
I'm not gonna say I don't give them a chance because Hundley is serviceable. He's a capable quarterback, but he's no Lamar. And I wish
he's a backup.
I wish that Baltimore sees his value and would have paid him before we got here. I honestly thought we would have had this solved mid-season, just before the midpoint of the season. Honestly, I would hate to have Lamar sit for a year for the mere fact that what he does for the game. And I'm not saying that he just makes Baltimore relevant. I'm saying that he makes the AFC that much better. Like, that entire division itself.
No.
On his road.
Why, if I'm the Seahawks, why the fuck would I do that?
Exactly. You got draft picks up the yin yang coming? No.
Huntley is what games you watch? He's saying he's not serviceable. He's a backup. Like
what he is.
I said he's capable. I didn't say that he's the next All-Star. I'm not saying he's the next guy.
Is going to put his left and right nuts all over the fucking Ravens this week. I think it's going to be another massacre.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The Ravens have a tough defense, but you got to score. You know what I'm saying? And know Joe Burrow's going to score. So can he match it?
Huntley can't.
Okay. Here's the thing. They're playing a division opponent. It's very hard defeating your same opponent 3 times in a row.
But you're playing a division opponent that doesn't have their superstar in the game.
Yeah,
they have the backup. You know what I'm saying? So can the backup match Joe Burrow's output? I don't think so.
If they have Lamar, I'd have probably went a different way on this game.
If they had a healthy Lamar, not if they let him play because they wanted him to play because it was playoff time, but a healthy Lamar is 30 times better than that backup. 100 times better than that backup. You're going to have more of a chance to win.
People started drinking that Huntley Kool-Aid. And I kept saying, it's not Lamar. He might be decent, but he ain't Lamar. And Lamar,
he ain't Lamar. I'll give you that. I'm not trying to take anything.
Yeah, I'm saying Lamar is showing you better pay me.
That's where I'm at.
It shows the quality of player that he is, because since he's been hurt, the Ravens have been getting beat.
They've been struggling to score 20 points.
Yeah. With Lamar in there, did he have days or games that he struggled on? Of course. But it's going to be embarrassing what I think the Bengals are going to do to the Ravens this week.
Potentially, yes.
And how long Lamar been out?
What?
5 weeks.
A month.
Yeah, I think it's 5 weeks.
So we're going to look at these last couple games. They scored 16 points, 13 points, 17 points, 13 points, 16 points, 10 points.
And then what did everybody else score?
And look, Lamar got hurt in the Broncos game. So they won 10-9.
Yeah.
The Ravens beat the Steelers 16-14. They got beat by the Browns 13-3. So they scored 3 points against the Browns, 13-3. Then they beat the Falcons 17-9. They beat the Steelers beat them 16-13. And then the Bengals just beat them 27-16.
But you're not even scoring 20 points. You're not going to win.
20 points since Lamar left.
Yeah, you're not going to win.
Beat Burrow. You're going to keep Burrow under 20 points?
Good luck.
No, I don't see it. I don't see it.
Score 20. You got to score about 28, 29 to beat them.
Yeah, you should. You should at least be in the upper 20s somewhere to beat them.
You can't beat them in the teens.
No.
So you're going to say he's magically going to find a way to score 20 points and you haven't done it in 5 weeks? Don't look good, man.
Nope.
If he win, then that's bad for Lamar. So Lamar is rooting against the Ravens right now.
Yes, he is.
Because if the Ravens win this game, that's bad on Lamar. He takes a hit.
The only way the Ravens win this game is Joe Burrow gets hurt.
Yeah.
That from what you're saying to me, that depends on what side of the argument. Now, y'all saying about they don't get points, but let's say that the scheme that you go in that game with is to run the ball and keep the ball out of Burrow's hands. Now, how efficient you are running the ball, I don't know. I haven't tracked Baltimore games like that. And obviously, Lamar is a huge part of that as well, and you've lost that by him not being available. I mean, if this guy goes out and wins this game, not saying that he will, I mean, again, that goes to the question I alluded to earlier. do we not pay Lamar or keep Lamar on board because of the things he's accomplished up to this point in his career?
No, they're gonna use
Like,
that
do
as
we
a
discount
negotiation.
all that extra stuff?
It's gonna be a negotiation tool, though. It's like we won this playoff game without you, and they're gonna use that against him. That's what the NFL do. They're gonna use that against Lamar to cut his money. So if you're a Lamar Jackson fan, you're rooting for the Ravens to lose this game badly.
Because and here's something else that I'm thinking about. Since we're talking about quarterbacks and saying this is going to count against you, let's look at the Jimmy G situation. None of these quarterback situations are in a vacuum. Says this is what I want to happen, because Jimmy G pretty much said goodbye to San Francisco when they lost their game in the championship round. For the games Lamar was out, did the Ravens win games
The
because
defense.
of Huntley? Or the
Defense was holding people under 22, so it was holding people under 20. The defense.
So, and that's what I'm saying. I get all that, but you know,
Eric, Cincinnati know how to stop the run. If you stop the run, you beat the Ravens. Exactly. They problem. The Cincinnati problem is Eli Apple. That's their fucking problem.
Not all.
That's why people want them to lose. Other than that, they're a pretty favorable team. People like rooting for Cincinnati. I mean, me personally, I hate seeing them having success, but I like seeing them have success. For the mere fact they have a lot of Louisiana boys out there. So,
because I'm like this, Burrow can hit you with a one-hitter quitter, quick. He hit one of them wide receivers. They have one of the most deadly wide receiving cores in the NFL. And if they hit one of the wide receivers, it could be good night anytime, man. Like, so Huntley has to control the game. The Ravens have to have the ball more than the Bengals. So
I'm just saying, because all of it goes together. Every aspect of the ball goes into how the game plays out. You need your offense to execute plays. You need the defense to sit here and stop people and not get tired. And again, that goes on the offense. How long can you stay on the field, keep your defense off the field, and special teams? Like, all that works into one. And I don't expect the Ravens to show up because you had a chance. I'm going to finish my thought real quick before I get to that, Anthony. Cincinnati and Baltimore, you pretty much had all the favors going for you with this whole situation with the Bengals not having that game when that game got canceled. So it was going to come to a coin flip. Here's a chance for you to say, you know what? Ooh, I can actually host this playoff game if y'all had won that coin toss. Like, everything was going against the Bengals, and then y'all didn't show up. Now you're going to go into this playoff atmosphere. You're going to play that same Cincinnati team that has momentum, has the confidence, and you're shorthanded. So, and here's Anthony. Oh, don't forget, Marcus Peters will be a free agent soon. He might be leaving too. I mean, well, we're here to now. I mean, like I said, I don't give the Ravens a chance, but at the same time, stranger things have happened when you line up in these lines. I'm not just gonna say this is a script, because if this was a script, if everything was supposed to go as it was in a vacuum, the Rams would be here, Aaron Rodgers would be here, and Tom Brady would not be sitting at 8-9 being in the playoffs.
Man, Tom Brady is a senior citizen playing quarterback, man.
I'm just saying, if we had a script, we wouldn't see these things happening and coming to fruition before our eyes right now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. You're absolutely right. But then if you look back at the situation and you look back how it's not a regular season game. You know what I'm saying? It's a playoff game where you have Cincinnati that's probably at full strength. It's going to be a hard game for them to make some type of noise.
It'll be the whole in Cincinnati. You in Cincinnati, dude.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You have everything against you. You don't have your star quarterback. You know what I'm saying? You're in Cincinnati. It's playoff time, baby. If Hudley or whatever his name is going to do it, he better do it. Because one little mistake, and it could be a blowout.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about this other hot button issue. Where was Sean Payton land?
Denver.
Hold on a second.
They got Denver. They got the Cardinals. Man,
Denver.
nah.
Only
I'd rather
because
the
Denver.
Cardinals
Don't do
pick.
us that,
No.
Izzy. Don't do us that.
Denver's going to open that wallet up, and
I'd
they're going
rather
to
have the
offer him
Cardinals.
crazy money.
I want that Cardinals pick. That Cardinals pick is at the top for the top 5. Please give me that Cardinals pick.
So I was just talking about that earlier, and Denver obviously don't have an issue paying him, but Arizona, they got more capital. Like they have pretty much everything. I think they're more in a rebuilding mode than anything.
Yeah.
For the mere fact that they're about to get rid of their top receiver, and you got rid of your coach, and you have
Please
your
put him the Giants.
franchise quarterback that says he's going to have input into the next coach, and that coach has already said he wants to go into a situation where the quarterback is already established. So, I mean, obviously, I would. This is me personally. I would choose Kyler being younger and being established, and saying, okay, let's take away all the excuses. Let's take away he don't study enough. Let's take away that he's super short because Sean Payton likes his short quarterbacks. And I mean, more upside. I'm not saying that Russ is done. I'm just saying he's kind of seen some things and been around for a minute. Saying that, you know, more long term, if the plan is to stick around, more long term in Arizona than it is in Denver.
Let me tell you something, Eric. I'm going to tell you this right now. They overpaid for Kyler Murray. He is not going to live up to that contract.
Well, they overpaid for Russell Wilson too. So we
They
go ahead.
really overpaid
Yeah,
for
but
Russ.
Russell
I was
at
gonna say,
least
either
was
way.
proven in Seattle.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
he's a
saying?
punch drunk fighter, like I was talking about. He's a punch drunk fighter. He done.
I'll tell you where he might. Sean, the only way this would happen if a certain playoff team in Los Angeles loses. But if that coach from the Chargers gets fired, he can land with the Chargers.
Yeah, but the thing is, the Saints got all to say so. I don't want to pick Chargers. It's too low.
Okay, so
I want that high pick.
What are you going to give up to New Orleans to get him?
They want a first round pick.
Is he worth it?
Yes, Sean Payton is worth the first round
Very
pick.
much worth it.
He's worth it. He's gonna get you. He's a
Yeah,
name.
as a coach, yeah. I would
If
say
you win a
with what
Super Bowl,
he did
you worth it.
there, he's worth a first round pick. But I don't think much more.
I'm putting it this way: John Gruden got a first round and a third.
God, really?
Yes,
He
and he
did.
got traded to Tampa. Yes,
But my thing is, I don't care about what they do this year. I definitely want a 2023. I'm sorry, I want the draft from this year, and I want the draft for 24. Everything else is irrelevant to me. I don't care what you get.
I'm not gonna give you two.
You're not getting two number ones for him.
You're not gonna get 2 ones for him. You better pick this year.
I don't care. I don't care what round I want, because where are we this year?
2 picks.
We don't have a pick until the 3rd round this year, if I'm not mistaken. Like when we gave up CeeDee, we was supposed to have a top 15, and then it went away because y'all wanted to win games, and then Philly started winning games. So we was F from the word go. So I don't care what you do with 23. I don't care, but you're gonna give me the top whatever.
Nah, we got a second round pick. We got a second round pick this year.
Oh, well, thank God, because
We got a second, third, fourth, fifth, 2 5s, and a 7.
Oh damn! So you don't have a first. You don't have a one.
I don't have a first at all. Yeah,
So I would go for a first round draft pick in this year's draft, and then maybe a second in next year,
Yeah,
and maybe some cash consideration or something like that.
Because you got you're gonna have a coach that won a Super Bowl under your contract for 3 years. They had 3. You got 3 more years with Sean. So
I thought it was 2. It was only this year and next year for 24.
I thought it was 3. He had to sign the extension before he left.
He did. I thought it went to 24.
Well,
So I mean,
you might
I
be right,
may be
but
mistaken, but I do know
But he at least got 2 to 3 years to Sean Payton under this current contract, and then you get another one. That clock don't start till you come back. So he can keep prolonging saying, nope, I don't want to go there, I don't want to go there. Okay, we'll just hold your rights. We'll hold you hostage. Vince McMahon style. We just hold it hostage. If I'm the Saints, I'm holding him hostage. What you gonna do?
I'm with you, Mo. I like the Arizona thought, but from where
Arizona got the better pick.
Denver is number one. So I'm not saying that he has a list that he has 1 through whatever. I'm just saying Denver acts first, and I know he's going to stop at Denver first. Yeah. So we'll see how that.
Arizona got the go. I'm being real right now. Even though Kyle is he's better than Russ right now. So if I look, I got a young quarterback I can mold, and I'm just saying, you never know.
Well, you may have no Kyler for next season.
All Arizona picks are high, so they suck this year.
Yeah, they only won 4 games.
Yeah, they suck.
You can't tell me that a quarterback that's worth over $100 million can only get you 4 wins.
Well, he was hurt for like what, 6 of those games? Shit, 5, 6 of those games he been hurt. ACL injury, so he better learn how to slide. That's what I could tell you.
Real.
He said, I think Anthony has said it. If it was me, I'd go coach the Bears. They got everything you need: draft picks, money, and a quarterback. I don't think that first overall pick. Come on, Bears. If you want to come on down and you want somebody to coach you, come on down. But
listen, if they can pull a trigger like that, especially since I don't know if this draft is really going to be heavy on stars.
Next year's draft is going to, because a lot of people who thought they were coming out this year, coming out next year. So next year's draft, they're gonna have some heavy hitters.
Next year's draft is where it is. This draft, basically, you kind of.
That's why I don't even want to find a quarterback for this draft.
Strengthening where I guess where your trenches are, your trenches positions and defense.
Part of me want them to suck, so this upcoming year, so we can get a draft pick to get a quarterback. We gonna need a fucking quarterback.
Yeah, because it ain't all this holding off until next year. It finally caught up with us. Now, everybody's throwing out these names, and you hear the fan base saying, "Oh, we could get this person. Oh, we could get this person."
No, we can't.
Let me pause, y'all. The Saints broke, y'all. Like
broke.
All that money that we kept saying push back. Where y'all think it went? It's here now. We bought it tomorrow.
Well, thank you, Michael Thomas,
tomorrow's here.
Restructuring your deal.
Yes, it's a good thing that he did that because that shows I'm a team player. Let's go get what we need.
And then, they always do that, though. All the Saints players do this every year. They restructure their contract, and they keep getting pushed back.
So Tyson Hill,
one of these days,
will do the same thing. Will Tyson Hill do the same thing?
But
Tyson Hill got voidable years. So if we get tired of him, we can void that shit out.
Later, punk.
Like literally can say, you know what, fuck you, bye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, I'll trade Sean and Taysom for some draft picks and a player to be named later.
And a bologna sandwich.
Yep.
And some damn rib.
No, what's that shit that you guys have? Beignet. I'll trade them for a beignet.
Yep, it's all defense. If you want some defense and hard hitters, this is the year. Good. The quarterbacks didn't develop like they thought they would, and the Caleb Williams sweepstakes starts after this draft.
Yeah.
So I would rather a draft pick for next year, not this year.
That's what I'm saying. I'd rather give me the high pick for next year. This year, I don't care where you get it. Just get the picks, and I guess
stay at Fox.
Get money. Stay
at Fox, Sean, and for one more year, and then you can come out next year, and boom,
he coming back. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about that. He already started putting together his team. The coach that he got. He's only missing one coordinator. I want to say.
before we get to the NFL wild card, though, let's talk a little baseball.
Some baseball.
He signed with the Twins. Is he? Come on, let's hear it.
Let me compose myself right quick.
He went from the Twins to the Mets, back to the Twins.
Well, he went from the Twins to the Giants.
To the Giants. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
To the Giants, then to the Mets.
Giants,
and
Mets.
then to the Mets. And now back.
Then back.
And now he's going back.
You're telling me that two teams who said there might be a little problem with his leg, but that being said, he hasn't had any problems with that leg since I believe it's 14.
Mm-hmm.
And he turns down the Giants. Fuck the Giants. Fuck them. They're not winning anytime soon. You turn down the Mets, who had
That's
legit
funny hearing
concerns.
fuck the Giants. That is so
Yeah, I was about
That
to
is-
say the same shit.
That's so fucking
Fuck the
funny.
Giants.
Fuck the Giants. Fuck the baseball Giants.
Don't clean it up now. Don't clean
You
it up.
didn't say it like that.
Fuck the baseball Giants. So you're telling me the Twins have more of a chance to win the World Series, none, than the Mets? And you know something? Good for the Mets for standing their ground. Good for them because
Yeah, didn't give him
that was,
you said the Twins didn't give him a test.
no, they didn't. You're telling me two teams that failed him and the Twins took it? No, I don't buy. But
I'm like,
I'm glad it's over.
That was the Twins doctor that was paid off to say, "Oh man, I don't know what these guys are talking about. His leg is good."
Exactly. So I
that
don't
was
want
that doctor from any given Sunday, man. He was over there with the Twins.
I'm just glad it's over with and good for the Mets for standing their ground
I'm
and
glad you didn't buy a jersey.
that would suck.
That would have been awful. Oh man.
I'm glad that they stood their ground.
They tried to restructure. He wanted, listen, the Twins are going to find out when let's say he slides into second base hard and all of a sudden, oh my God, Correa's hurt or his fucking ankle is wagging along in the wind. They're going to be like, damn, man, the Mets and the Giants knew what the hell they were talking about. We listened to Sir McQuack over here and we out $200 million.
And also the Twins, for the years, they offered him 40, I think it's 42, 43 more $1 million in the Mets, and whatever. Go be in Minnesota, freeze your ass off, not making any playoffs anytime soon.
You don't give a shit. You see how much money you getting paid?
And to that aspect, he's already won a World Series. Whatever.
Fuck, I care. I'm getting paid. And I got a bum leg and I'm getting paid.
I'm about to tell you.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like if you already won a championship, I mean, at what point do you really care? Unless you already got your championship.
Unless you want a legacy. If you want a legacy, if you want to be known, let's say like Derek Jeter, you care about championships and winning multiple championships.
Overrated piece of shit. Oh, sorry.
That boy hit that boy and say, fuck the Mets. I'm out.
Yep. He was like, they don't want to pay me, I'm out.
And as a free agent, more power to you. It's just I'm just glad the shit's over with.
Yes, because now you can focus that money that you were just about to spend on him.
Somebody else.
You can now find another player.
But the problem with that is really the main players they're already signed and it's already done. You're looking at B talent players now.
Yeah, but listen, you could bump up your pitching staff better than it already is.
We're gonna get Ohtani next year, so
you hope.
We're going to Ohtani.
So the team already paying Fort Knox money, so I mean, I think
Ohtani,
y'all good for this year.
Ohtani is going to command $50 million.
Yeah,
he's going to command it. And Cohen, he don't give a fuck. So
you say that now, he's not. If you guys end up being a bust, he's going to give a fuck.
Woo! Yes.
Oh yes, you will.
Because look at it, he invested in just what he signed in this off season over $800 million.
I give the man credit for being a star winner.
No, he followed the blueprint.
I agree. No, I agree.
George set that blueprint back in the day when he took over the Yankees, where I'm gonna spend.
And he did.
and they won.
Yeah.
So this guy's like, yeah, I got money like that. Why not?
Yeah, he sure do.
But
He does.
And I mean, even this season, the Mets was winning. The Mets was winning all until the playoff push.
We know when the Mets lose.
I'm not trying to do. I'm not trying to do all that.
it's okay.
I'm just saying,
Listen,
They-
I'm gonna do that shit. All you had to do was win one game against the damn Braves, and you got
Braves.
swept. That's what it. One game, and you had two of the hottest pitchers in baseball pitching for you.
Yeah.
I can't.
No lies.
All you had to win was one game. The reason why I wanted to say something, because Izzy be shitting on the Braves all the time. And they shit right back on them.
All the time.
I do.
Boy,
Not all the time, because the Mets actually, after the All-Star break, were playing, I would say, Yankee baseball. They were kicking everybody's ass.
Which was a shocker.
Because they usually crumble. They shut me up because we had the conversation. And I was like, oh, you guys crumble all the time after the All-Star break. I ain't got nothing to worry about, blah, blah, blah. And
man, when Sterling Marte got hurt, if we had a healthy Marte.
Oh, yeah. Let's go,
Orioles.
Orioles? You lost your best pitcher. What the fuck out, dude? You lost your best pitcher. Get out of here. To Kansas City, no less. You lost him to Kansas City.
To another squad that ain't gonna do shit
anytime soon.
I mean, they got their championship already, so they don't care.
Let Anthony live a little bit. He on a high because they beat the Cowboys last week, so he on an emotional high.
Did he make the playoffs? No, hell no.
Don't matter, man. They beat the Cowboys ass
he
last
beat them,
week.
so hell no. He gets no shine.
But
No.
he exposed the Cowboys, though.
He also was tied for the lead in the pick'ems. He went 12-4 last week.
So?
Wow.
So fuck you too. Is it because you went 12-4? So we can go so for you too. So he's happy. He's on the roll. Anthony's on the roll right now, man.
No, my picks have been great all season. So there you go.
So they have it. I got receipts.
No, that's right, because there was a couple of weeks in a row that he was in last place.
Bruh, like a month ago, you went 7-6.
A month ago, okay. Oh boy.
Like I said, you've been in last place. You was in last place a couple times, is it?
Yeah, I remember that.
The hater been in last place a couple times.
Hey, because I try to pick the upsets. I try to make the shit interesting. Can't follow suit all the time.
Yeah, you had a couple good weeks, but you went in last place a couple times, man.
Not that I'm going to ask for now. You should do a win total for the season.
That shit's going to be hard as fuck. I'm going to go through it. I'm going to go through it, but I'm going to try. It's going to be hard as fuck. But I'm going to do it.
Anyway, next subject.
Next subject is this. That's why I brought it up. Next subject is the pickle. So
playoff.
Anthony went 12-4.
Yo, Anthony, you coming in?
Damn Saints game fucked me up. If the Saints game didn't happen, Anthony would have been outright 13-3. But Izzy, he came in 12-4. The hater 10-6, and Doc was 8-7 in a question mark because you didn't pick the Buffalo game.
Well, it doesn't matter. They didn't play it.
I was showing solidarity, so yeah.
He didn't pick the Buffalo game, so he 8-7. They did play that one. They played New England.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did play New England.
Yeah.
So Doc went 8-7 because he was showing solidarity. Today, he should have picked Buffalo. But major upsets. Let's see.
Washington.
Only one person picked Washington, and you know who that was. Anthony was the only person who picked Washington. Majority of people picked Houston, and we were right about that one.
And good for Lovie Smith. Good for him.
Lovey going for
And
two.
before we get started, claps for Lovie Smith.
Good for
That's
Lovie.
a big fuck you to Houston.
Yep.
I'm gonna get fired, then bitch, you're gonna lose the number 1 pick.
And sure enough,
They should have said nothing about that man getting fired.
The reports is he was playing as if he was going to keep his job, but I think it was a chess move because ultimately it exposed what the culture is and what Brian Flores was saying last year. They try to punish these coaches for not listening and for not tanking games, and that's just garbage. Like, Goodell, you got to get on your job, bro. That requires.
Listen, I think that comes
like
from his office. Period. I don't think they do that shit. They do that for him. He picks up the phone every Friday and says, "All right, guys, I'm sorry, you guys need to lose."
I'm like this. There's no game changer in this damn draft or where you need to tank.
No,
I mean, I still don't understand what the big difference is. It's not like Chicago is just going to sit here and float the idea saying, oh, well, here's this game changer quarterback, or they get rid of Fields. You're going to still shell out first round money.
To get rid of Fields.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, you're gonna give this dude up when he's up there, climbing. He's getting higher and higher with his
please trade Fields.
Nah, I don't think they would make that mistake.
We're broke.
Please trade Fields to the Saints.
We can't get nobody, bro.
I know. Please trade him to us, though. If y'all don't want him, please give him to us.
We can't afford a bologna sandwich.
We need a quarterback, please.
You're gonna have a quarterback. Your new quarterback's gonna be Sam Darnold.
No, our new quarterback gonna be Derek Carr.
It's gonna be Daniel Jones.
I mean,
that's your quarterback.
I don't want him on my team, Derek Carr. I really don't.
I don't either.
But he has numbers.
Let me tell you this way. You know who drafted Derek Carr? You know what coach drafted Derek Carr? I'll give you a hint. He's in the NFL right now.
Well, shit, there's a lot of coaches in the NFL right now. Can you
Dennis Allen.
Yes.
Dennis Allen. My God.
Derek Carr is going to be a New Orleans Saint. You handed him.
Oh, my God.
Do you want him on your Saints?
Fuck no.
He got numbers.
That's going to be the reality.
He got numbers, though.
I had to think about that. I said, wait.
But he's a better quarterback than Andy Dalton. I'll take him over.
Let me ask this question. Does Derek Carr equal Jeff George?
He equals David Carr.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yep.
The slightly better David Carr.
Former New York Giant great. God.
I just want to say the Houston Texans got this thing where they like firing black coaches after 1 year. Fuck you, Houston Texans. Fuck you.
That's what I'm saying. That culture is just.
If I'm a black coach, I am not taking that job.
Hell
I don't
no.
want that. I don't want that job. Like, it could be a lifelong dream and everything. They got 32 teams in the NFL, and you only need one to give you a shot. That's the one I'll just turn down and be like,
you know what they're doing? They basically no self-respecting white coach will take that job. So, we'll give it to a black person.
Yeah, y'all keep that. Like,
nobody wants to coach Texas. But that tell you how bad the Colts are because they lost.
But that's the thing. 3 years ago, they was on their way. Just 3 years ago, they was on their way.
One booty massage changed all that.
Yep.
One ass massage changed the whole.
It changed the whole culture, the whole team, man.
Changed everything. So that tells me Deshaun Watson was that damn fucking valuable. They went from being contenders to tanking.
Holy crap.
Yeah. One ass massage changed your whole future of your franchise. That's crazy to think about that shit.
Do you guys think Deshaun Watson next year comes out to be Houston's Deshaun Watson, or has he kind of like peaked?
I think he needed a
I think
year.
it's a wait and see.
Camp.
I think it's a wait and see.
Yeah, but the
I
talent
think
is there.
he comes back. I think he comes back with this Houston, on that Houston trajectory.
But I think he should have went down south. His game better was down south. I don't think that Cleveland Cole gonna do his game much different, much good with the swirling rings and stuff.
Well, here's the thing, and everybody's talking about it, and I don't know if this is something that you might want to bring up, Mo, but a lot of these, and y'all know me, I like to look at everything.
Oh boy.
These players, they perform better on the grass instead of this artificial turf nonsense.
Yeah.
And I mean, Cleveland's outside. If they take care of their grass or not, you at least have those 8 or 9 games, depending on what side of the coin they're on, to perform at his max ability. Not having the excuse of, oh, the rubber pellets got in my eye, or when a guy sacked me, the rubber pellet got in my eye, or this thing's getting all of my skin up, and now it's hard for me to throw this, that, and the third. Whatever excuse
I thought the NFL was going to change that. They were going to make everybody go to natural grass.
You should.
I don't think that's
I think that was
yet.
something that was brought up. I think that by the next year or two, they're going to make everybody go natural because of the injuries and, like you're saying,
right,
them pellets in your eyes. The fact that you're being tackled on a concrete.
Right. So I guess that's where you have the competition committee come in and say, okay, we're gonna vote on this, and they're gonna approve it, or just decide on something else. But we'll see.
I think it makes it fair for everybody if it's grass.
I think so, because the technology exists. Because that's how Vegas, came up with their stadium. I mean, that's cool that they could roll this crap in and out. Like, okay, let's say we got a football game for noon Sunday, and let's say we clear everything out and want things ready for Monday. Guess what? We're gonna roll this grass out, and it's gonna be whatever's gonna be in there on Monday, and whatever next time you have a football game or whatever, just roll that sucker back in there.
Right.
See, with the NFL though, you think about it, they become like a pretty boy shit. Because back in the day, a lot of stadiums were grass, but they would look horrible. Now you look at people's stadiums, and them shits look pristine,
immaculate.
Yeah. Where back in the day, you knew you had dirt spots over here. Ooh. When it rained, you were playing in mud. You weren't just playing in rubber pellets.
Right.
I think that it would be beneficial. The only thing that's not beneficial is in the cold cities, that dirt turns to fucking concrete.
Yes,
sure does. It sure does.
That shit. No, I would not want to hit that damn dirt when it's cold.
It sucks.
Listen, I've been there. I mean, it was high school ball, but I've been there, and that ground
sucks.
I played my fair share of tackle football when it was cold outside. I don't care if you're the South with 45 degrees or negative, whatever. When it gets to a certain temperature, it's cold.
It hurts.
The worst is playing in snow.
This is the most fun in the snow.
Oh shit.
We got Ant.
What's up, Ant?
We're going on in there, man. We got 5.
All right.
And I kind of thought that Nasty was going to make it.
Yeah, Nasty.
He was asking what time we were on today.
7:30.
Stop teasing us.
You gonna ask 7? Is it p.m.? What you think?
You should have said, yeah. We had the show this morning. You didn't see it.
Nasty in the damn woods, always. But man, we about to make these picks, man, because I think that's what Anthony came on for. To make his picks live. Let's hope
the truth.
Play on time, baby.
Because you've been doing good since you haven't been on. Yep. We're gonna get it started with the first game.
Moment of truth. Got 3 days worth of football.
Usually I make my picks by Wednesday. And today I said, you know what? I'm gonna go as Mo says it. So as
that's
you
what I
say
do, man.
it, it's who I'm gonna pick.
You know, that's
I'm
what
gonna go
I
like
do,
that.
man. I just do it as I said. I don't have a pick. You know, I just
No. I'm saying as you say the let's say game 1 is gonna be so and so and so and so.
Yeah.
Whatever team catches my vibe is who I'm picking. That's how I'm picking this. Because it's playoff time. Anybody can win these games.
Playoff time, people. Wild card weekend.
Except for the Ravens. Because I don't think they're gonna win without Lamar.
So we go with the first game tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. I guess 4:30 p.m. for y'all.
Yeah.
Seahawks 49ers. Is my boy rolling with Geno? Is Jay, you rolling with Geno? I need to know.
Hell yeah, I'm rolling with Geno. I rolled with him all year. Why wouldn't I? He knocked me out of the playoffs. I'm rolling with Geno.
Ooh, you rolling with Geno.
I know all of you not. I know all of you are not, but I'm rolling with Geno. And when he wins tomorrow, watch next Friday.
How we rolling with Geno?
You're damn right. I made the first pick. I'm rolling with Geno.
I love it. I love it.
I didn't even write Seahawks. I wrote Geno.
Just Geno.
Yep.
All right, the Ferris boy. What you going with?
Sorry, Jason. San Francisco.
All right. Hey, any given Sunday, baby.
Hey, but I like your moxie. I like that.
Yo, he proved me right. He made me look good.
Can't go against him.
No, I can't. He made it to the playoffs. Former Jet.
You roll with him.
And Giant.
Hater went with Geno all year, all season, and it proved them right. So I like what he did there. I mean, me personally, I'm not rolling with no Geno against that defense. I seen that defense in person, and I mean, I don't have the talent that Geno displayed this year, but I mean, I'm not betting against that defense. I'm not ready to do that.
I know Jay, bro. I know you love Geno. But man, that dream is over. No more Geno, no more picking Genos. No more this year. I'm going with the 49ers.
You better hope that he don't win tomorrow, boy. Y'all better hope he don't win tomorrow.
All right, Anthony, who you going with? You rolling with Jay?
Hell no. No.
That was short and sweet. I love it. He said, hell no.
Hell no.
So Jay got to roll with Jay. Look, Jay, he gonna make you like a genius again if you win this one, now.
Yeah. I got listen. He knocked me out of the playoffs, and he played really good in that game. Not saying that, you know what I'm saying, he played good with the defense that we gave him, you know, that we played against him. So he might be on a hot streak.
He's on a roll.
Yeah.
But you know, the primetime game tomorrow. Duval, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the I'm about to say San Diego. I mean the Los Angeles Chargers.
Los Angeles.
They still a San Diego Chargers to me, damn it. So who picking first? Jaguars, Chargers.
To me, this is the most interesting game of the weekend. To me, I mean, you got these two young guys. You know, first time for both of them. Who got more big time experience? Me, I'm going with Duval. Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah.
They've been playing these past 4 weeks. I mean, I like Los Angeles. I really do. But something about what Jacksonville has been doing these past few weeks just set with me.
And I'm also going with Duval. I thought I was going to be the only one going with him. I'm going with Jacksonville. And plus Mike Williams hurt. Man, look, Jacksonville it is. Anybody else?
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. Ada. Jacksonville.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Jacksonville. They these last couple of weeks they've been playing strong, mistake-free football, and he's starting to show why he was the number one.
And they got a Super Bowl winning coach.
Yeah.
Anthony, who you going with?
Sunshine.
You go on Sunshine.
Sunshine.
It's a
Sunshine.
The first
He's from
sweep of the playoffs,
California.
everybody picked Jacksonville.
He from California.
Sunday, we got the Bills, who probably going to be charged up.
Oh boy.
DeMar is back versus the Dolphins. Who will Izzy pick? Will Izzy pick with his mind or with his wife? Which one is he picking with? Which one is he picking with?
Mrs. B?
Yeah.
Dolphins or Bills?
Bills.
There you go.
Oh, she picked the Bills. I'm shocked. She picked against the Dolphins? What's going on in that household?
No Tua. Ugh.
No.
No Tua.
Man, if y'all had Tua or Dan Marino, y'all was losing that game. I'm going Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Jay, are you going with the upset?
Nah. If Tua was healthy,
Maybe
and didn't have 75 concussions this year and was playing, then I might pick the Dolphins. But nah, Buffalo with like you said, they're gonna be charged up. You know, homie's out of jail. He's
Not
doing
jail,
well.
yeah,
You know what I'm
hospital,
saying? He's out of the hospital. He's
Hey, you
doing.
put the man in jail.
They're gonna be ready to go.
All right, Anthony, who you going with?
A sweep. A clean sweep.
Well, it's not a sweep until Doc get back, but we'll wait till Doc get back. Doc always going MIA when we picking, so we'll go back.
See, he ain't working. He ain't working.
We know who this next. We know who the fairest one gonna pick on this one. Giants, Vikings. Are you gonna pick Garbage Time Kurt or your Giants? Because you was rolling with Garbage Time Kurt all year.
I was rolling with Garbage Time Kurt, but Giants gonna pull out the win.
Man, go. Oh wait, Doc is back. Who you picking out of Buffalo and the Dolphins, Doc?
I'm on the Bills.
Okay, it's a sweep.
Sweet.
Dolphins.
Okay,
don't
now
have
we
their
on Minnesota. We on Minnesota Giants, and Izzy already picked the Giants.
We knew he was picking those scrubs.
And I'm going to tell you this. Garbage Time Kurt coming in clutch because this is not a nighttime game. So I'm going Minnesota.
I'm going with you. I'm going Garbage Time Kurt as well.
Vikings.
You going Minnesota too, Andy?
Yeah.
Hey there, ready to play?
Man,
That shit sounded like Chucky, man.
Time to play the game.
He was like, ready to play? Hell no, I'm not ready to play. Got Chucky coming out making picks now.
All right, Doc. You got the scouting report, Doc?
Yeah, I got everything that I need. So I'm actually rolling with the Giants. I'm going with Big Blue. I'm going with Izzy on this one.
So Izzy not by himself on this one.
Nothing against Garbage Time Kirk, but I think the Giants are a bit of an annoyance. Like they are in
won the last game they played.
Oh, come on. That was a 61 fucking yard field goal. Come on.
Hey. It's not prime time, so it's Garbage Time Kurt. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, do we have to go over this one?
Who's going to stop Jefferson?
Sunday night game. I don't know why. But we're going
because
Bengals,
it's Joe
Ravens.
Cool. Joe Cool deserves the lights on him.
Ravens. I'm going Cincinnati. I'm not going to even prolong this one.
Touch the magnifying glass to play. Let's play again later.
You going Cincinnati too? Is everybody going Cincinnati?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
that's a sweep.
Yeah, it's another sweep.
I mean, I like picking the upset, but no. Not that one.
And final playoff game of the week is on Monday night. I ain't know they start doing Monday night games on the playoff.
I think
That
they
was
did it
weird.
because of what happened
Holiday.
in that Cincinnati Buffalo game.
Maybe.
They moved stuff around.
Well, this is the Skip Bayless Bowl. We got Tom Brady and the Bucks versus how about them Cowboys?
And of all things, the 12 win. I'm sorry. Do the Cowboys have 12 wins or 11?
No, I think they got 11 because I think the Washington Redskins. The Washington Commanders kicked their ass last week.
Here we are with this again. The 11-win Cowboys are on a road against an 8-win Tampa Bay team.
They won the division.
8-9
Tampa won the division.
Team. My God. I do not want to pick this game, and I don't want to pick who I'm going to pick. Because if we look at the Cowboys' last 12 road games outside, they've been 1-11.
Yeah.
Outside. And I'm picking the Cowboys.
Was that one against the Giants?
I was about to say, don't you dare pick that Tom Brady.
Well, I'm gonna do it, Jay. Tom Brady's undefeated against the Cowboys. And it's Tom Brady. They're gonna cheat their ass off for Tom Brady.
Oh, that's right. They're gonna deflate the ball again.
TB12. TB12 is gonna win this game, and then they're gonna get eliminated next week. But fucking Tampa Bay gonna win this game.
God.
Jay, who do you pick?
I'm going to go with the Cowboys because you know I don't go with Tom Brady. I won't do it. I don't think I picked him all year. I might have picked him once, I think, as a matter of fact. But you know me. Can't do it.
All right, Izzy and that.
I hate to say this, but it's going to be the Cowboys.
Oh, Cowboys. I think I'm going to be the only one that picked Brady. Let's roll.
Mo, no, you won't.
Oh.
I'm picking Tampa.
Oh, man. I got somebody. I'm saying Tampa Bay, Tom Brady, TB. I'm telling you, let's roll with it.
Nah.
Listen,
the other thing that has those same issues is tuberculosis. And that's what's going to happen out fucking Monday night. So let's go. Cowboys, let's go, baby.
I'm going to tell you this way. Dak Prescott should be all I need to see. He ain't ready for that shit. He ain't ready for the big time, man.
And
he went in there against Sam Howell and laid an egg.
Ooh.
Well, I don't believe it.
I don't believe
in Dak anyway. I just believe the Cowboys front four is going to hit on like home run.
Remember, Brady can't run.
Brady is going to have 12 men on the field because the dog
He's going to need 13.
Their ass off.
He's going to need 13.
I'm just saying. Tampa doesn't have a bad front seven, so they could stop the run, but
they got to stop a two-headed.
Yeah, but they got to stop two monsters at running back. Well,
and then
one
they
monster and one,
one trust Dak throwing the football.
Huh.
Well, Parsons too. Remember him? He's coming.
Yeah.
Well, I know I would rather that, and I'm looking at the bracket of it. So let's say that Tampa does pull it off. I guess it depends on if Seattle pulls up the upset or not. Do you really want to see, Minnesota or the Giants playing whoever wins out of Tampa and Minnesota or the Giants winning going in Tampa? You want to see that kind of game? Do you really care?
Whoever wins this game is going to get blown out the building by the Vikings because they beat the shit out of the Giants. So I'm just saying, whoever wins this game gonna get the fuck. They gonna get the fuck beat out of them by the damn Vikings. Sorry,
I thought the winner of the Cowboys and the Bengals play the Eagles.
Oh, they play the Eagles. That's it then.
So
That's
the Eagles
over.
play the lowest seed, so we don't know anything until we get past.
This week.
So put it this way: if the Tampa wins, they go to the Minnesota winner, I guess. So if Tampa wins, they gonna get blown out by Minnesota. If Dallas wins, they gonna get blown out by Philly. So either way, whoever coming out of that game losing next week. So enjoy your Monday Night Football because that's it.
No, because the Giants, whoever wins the Giants Vikings game, they're gonna go play San Francisco, and they're gonna go.
Oh yeah, they do. Well, it's San Francisco, yeah.
That's gonna be a good game. The Giants.
That is if Seattle, doesn't pull up the upset, which I don't anticipate it happening. But strange things have happened.
Anticipate it, brother. Gino gonna do it.
Hello.
Hello. I'm just like this. It doesn't. I'm just saying it doesn't matter. Like whoever win the Monday night game can lose the next week anyway. So it's gonna be a quick exit for them. They're two flawed teams.
And remember, San Francisco gets Debo back.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
And they were winning games without him.
Yes.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Say hi.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
All right. Bye.
I just think how it's set up, man. I think Tampa just gonna beat them, and then they're gonna lose. And they don't want Brady to die. That's part of it. And it's like, I really don't care who wins this game on Monday. I might not even watch it. Yeah.
Nope. Honestly,
I want to watch it. I want to watch it because it's the first time for everything. So everyone's talking about, this is the last year for Tom in Tampa, and with the last, everybody knowing this is going to be a last, it's going to be a major move. And does he go to Miami? Does he hook up
or takes that
to come here? Does he go to the Jets? Does he go?
No.
There's a number of
possibilities. That would be awesome.
I would love that.
Tom Brady.
No.
This one show, I would love that.
No.
I'm just saying, there's a huge number of possibilities.
Listen, he becomes a Jet. I retire from podcasting because I'm not going to sit here all next season having all of y'all come.
Tom Brady on your team?
No. Hell no. I told my friend the other day, I was like, listen, if Tom Brady was to make that move or Derek Carr ends up a New York Jet, I was like, I think I would think twice about cheering for them. I might have to cheer from the scrubs that use the other locker room.
I'm just saying, man, Derek Carr ain't that bad. Come on.
No, I don't want him.
Now I can see Derek Carr going to the Jets, the Colts, or Washington. That's it.
I'm telling you,
I think he's going to want to go to a team where they can contend.
I guarantee he's going to be here because the coach that drafted him is here.
Does Carson Wentz, is his contract off the books for next season?
Should burn that contract.
I am 100% sure Wentz is going to be cut.
He needs to be cut.
First of all, they should have fired your coach for putting him in when every time they played him, he was garbage.
Well,
I would have kept the rookie in at least.
Man, I'm like this. Y'all had a chance to beat the playoffs. And they put fucking Carson Wentz in the fucking game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They had a chance, and you're gonna put because of experience
all year.
Their coach is known for taking big risks, so
that big risk cost them.
Speaking of big risk, Brian Dayball, don't blitz every freaking down, please. You don't have
I
to.
don't think he will. I don't think he will.
Jefferson is going to
why
have
I'm
about
kinda
200
going
yards in
with
that
it.
game.
I think last week was him taking his notes on what he needs to take into the playoffs to kind of give those guys more of a competition than everybody think that game is going to be.
It's going to
There's
be
more out here
Justin
saying
Jefferson
that
coming out.
Minnesota going to take the top off these people and they're just going to run these people out the stadium, and it's not going to be that, Mo. It's not going to be that. It's going to be.
I told y'all about TCU. I am damn sure that Justin Jefferson gonna come out, try to show out because it's his first playoff game.
And I'm pretty sure he will.
All Kirk Cousins got to do is throw it out there.
I think
there's not a corner on New York that can cover that man.
No.
I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, personally.
There's not that many cornerbacks in the league that could cover that man.
Can't cover that man. You'll be like, "Mama, there go that man again." That's what you're gonna be saying. Maybe if y'all was playing Tampa, I'd have picked the Giants. Y'all playing a high-powered
Sunday night, Sunday afternoon.
I mean, the Vikings can put up 40 or they can put up 6. They this up topsy-turvy. Just throw it. Then they got Dalvin Cook. I mean, they should have been like a top seed in the damn NFC. But
you're right, but they lost some games that they should have really not lost because of how they were coming out and convincingly beating teams.
Because
we goofed on him.
Defense is non-existent.
We goofed on him.
Defense is non-existent. And I'm not saying Daniel Jones is that guy, and I'm not saying that Saquon's gonna get shut down. I'm just saying.
Nah, Saquon's always gonna do his thing.
It's not gonna be what we think.
It comes down to who you trust more.
Minnesota running away with the game like we think they're gonna do.
That's who it comes down to. Who you trust more, Kirk Cousins or Daniel Jones? And I slightly pick garbage time Kirk.
Hey, if you look at my picks, I basically went with young guns. I looked at all young guns, exception. Nope, no exception. No exception.
The NFC got all the old guys. In the AFC, you had no choice but to go young guns. All the quarterbacks are young guns in the AFC.
The oldest guy in the AFC is Patty Mack at 27.
I'm saying, that's not fair for the AFC one. You could have picked young guns. It wouldn't matter if you went the other way. It was going to be young guns. It's all young guns. AFC.
Young guns.
Except for Geno, baby.
Young and younger guns.
Geno in the NFC, though.
That's what I went with. That's what I did.
All the old people in the NFC, like Tom Brady. You got Dak. He old. You got, let me see who else.
Derek. No, it was Garofalo, whatever his name is. He's kind of old.
Purdy.
No, Purdy is the young guy.
No, Purdy's the young kid.
Purdy's young.
So it depends on who. But I just think, man, it's gonna be a good. I can't wait to start football tomorrow. I just can't wait. Tomorrow.
First game.
Geno is leading off the show.
Well, the Giants should have did what the Packers did with the Vikings. The Packers stopped Cook and Jefferson. If you gonna put pressure on Kirk Cousins, it's over.
Yeah, but like they actually had a cover corner that could take Jefferson away. I don't think the Giants have that cover corner.
With Alexander.
Alexander's like one of the best of the league.
Yeah.
It's all about. It's gonna come down to the thing. It's gonna come down to can Daniel Jones make plays, or will he trip over his own feet again? We don't know.
Man,
they basically the same quarterback. Like they're literally the same fucking quarterback. Like they'll get hot, and when they're hot, they're good.
If Daniel Jones plays the game of his life, they win that game easily.
I don't know about easily. As long as you got Jay Jettis on the other side, I don't know about
game of his life.
Y'all heard it, is it? Y'all heard it, is it?
I'm putting it this way: 33 nothing ain't enough. You got to get them down 40 to nothing. We have seen them come back.
That's right.
Yes, you do.
And what did they do?
Yeah.
Right.
They threw it to Jefferson, and he would just jump up and catch
And
the
you
ball.
go up there and
But
go get it.
that's it. Go up and get it.
So
Go get
I
it.
mean, he made the catch of the century. Yes, here you go. Yes, yes. Come
Hell,
on,
you're
Is
better
it
than
better?
any
Is
one
it
of those
better?
bum Giants. Shit.
it was better than Odell's catch. I'm sorry. It's okay. They have the second best catch in history. I mean, the
The
man
Giants,
caught it. The man caught it between two people, man, on a fourth down.
and
The
the
man,
Giants have to stop the Vikings because I don't think the Giants can outscore the Vikings.
no,
Almost definitely they can't.
they
Almost.
can't outscore the Vikings. Come on, man.
No,
Once again, if Daniel Jones has the game of his
That's a
life,
big if.
they will win that game easily.
Yo,
Listen, you talking about a 1% chance.
if was the fifth, we'd all be drunk. So let's not go there.
If he has the game of his life, he has to have the game of his life.
They can win. They can blow them out. I
the
don't even know
receivers.
that.
I don't even know
about
the
blowing them
receivers for
out.
the Giants.
Yo, put down Jeff Hardy's little brother, man.
Man, you've been drinking too much bullet bourbon, bro. I'm just saying.
Damn.
Trying to get us another sponsor.
Shit, then we should all come on Friday with a bottle of bullet bourbon and be drinking it right out the bottle. I don't know if you could do that, Eric. You at work.
Oh, yeah, I don't think he should do
Yeah,
that.
nah, that definitely ain't happening for me.
Look at that. See, you may you have to go to the bathroom again. Look at that.
No,
Look at that. Jeff Hardy's little brother.
Yeah. Nice.
But no, Jeff Hardy is the little brother.
Man, I'm just saying. I'm trying to look up the stats.
I got a question. Has anybody from the Giants got over 1,000 yards in receiving?
Receiving?
receiving this season.
Anybody.
We know Galladay didn't get it.
Mark Galladay, that's a goddamn short.
Yeah, the man not available.
I mean, Daniel Jones, last time he played the Vikings, he had 300 yards passing. He outdid Kirk Cousins. But you know how much Justin Jefferson had? 12 receptions for 133 and a touchdown.
And they couldn't stop him in that last drive, man.
And I think that he'll play like that from quarter one. So he might get close to 200 yards receiving tomorrow.
Or find out right now, New York Giants stats.
No, they didn't have 1,000-yard receiver.
Now, if Jones keep on running, yeah,
He's been running for his life all season. Why should tomorrow? Why should somebody do different?
that's all it takes. One good hit.
Who was y'all backup?
At quarterback,
Yeah.
Tyrod Taylor.
I would
Who's
rather
the other
Tyrod Taylor
janitor?
in the game.
Oh, you can't do that. You can't play Tyrod now.
I would have picked y'all if Tyrod was the quarterback because all he know how to do is win.
Well, I mean, if it comes to that, we'll see. I don't think it'll come to
I mean, y'all got on one of the few teams who backup is better than the starter.
that because yikes.
Get the fuck out. Whatever.
So-
Come from a guy whose team didn't make the fucking playoffs, and you were playing fucking Andy Dalton. Shut up.
Once again, our backup was better than the starters. What the fuck are you talking about?
And did Andy
Same
Dalton lead you to the
damn thing.
playoffs? No.
Yeah, I'm not saying that out loud.
Don't.
You think on that one more.
Don't tell me you were
the fucking starter was worse than the backup.
on your team.
I'm not gonna look down the line and be like Andy Dalton was the clear favorite over Jameis Winston.
No, I'm
I'm
saying
not saying
no. I'm talking about because Winston was the backup doing most of this year. So our fucking starter
Okay.
is worse than the backup.
Okay, there you go. That makes sense.
That's what I'm talking about. You know I don't like no damn Dalton. He's the worst quarterback in the league to me. So
I'll tell you.
Woo.
I'm just saying. It's because the Giants finally backed their way into the playoffs. Oh, he fucking. Oh, here you go. There you go.
Last time I checked, you have to earn a fucking playoff spot, don't you?
You backed into it.
Don't give me that shit. We earned the playoff spot. It's not our. Is it the Giants' fault that they had to beat the shit out of sorry ass Indianapolis?
You talking about the same Indianapolis that's coached by a high school coach?
I said sorry ass Indianapolis Colts.
Hey, Jeff, stop calling the plays, all right?
If y'all didn't
we do one pass block. That's classic.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm just looking at y'all fucking stats. Daniel Jones is the second leading rusher, man, on y'all fucking team.
Oh,
all right. I'm still rolling with you, Izzy. I'm staying with my Giants pick.
But I'll tell you what,
they're gonna shock the world.
If Saquon goes down, so does your team.
I mean, your top receiver is Darius Slayton, who has 724 yards.
I know, but to be
fair, to keep up with Jay Jettas.
But to be fair, you know they got a bunch of number 2 wide receivers.
I mean, he outproducing like if you combine like 5 of y'all receivers, he outproduced them.
Who knows? Maybe Galladay actually plays and scores a fucking touchdown.
And I got beachfront property in Idaho I could sell you. He got a fucking touchdown.
I said maybe.
He caught one all year. He's 6 for 81 for one touchdown.
It was a nice touchdown, by the way. One-handed.
The damn Eagles.
So?
This dude really got 6 receptions for 81 yards, and he getting paid like a top receiver.
That's crazy.
That's gay. That's Gelman's fault.
Hold on, fellas.
Or let you get started on Gettleman. We know how you feel about Gettleman.
Oh God.
Retire?
God. No, that the rant says it all. That's all I have to say.
That's still funny. I lost it on that rant. But I'm just saying, man, look, I hope it's a competitive game, but if Garbage Time Kurt plays the game of his life, they might put 60 on y'all.
You see, I can agree with that statement.
In Minnesota, have I seen some weird shit happen in Minnesota?
If Garbage Time Kurt goes off, yeah.
Trust me, I ain't seen some weird shit in Minnesota in a playoff game. I have seen it. Some weird shit happen. I mean, one of the most weirdest plays ever in history happened in Minnesota. Something about that fucking place. And it takes so much for me to pick Minnesota to win this game. Can't stand it, motherfuckers. Them and the Rams, I can't stand. But I had to pick. I'm like, man, Minnesota's the better team. That's what I really just went with it.
No, Mo, don't lie. You went with the fact that Izzy's been saying fuck the Saints all season. That's why you pick Garbage Time Kurt.
There we go. There you go with that. But yeah, that's part of it. Fuck the Giants. I want to see Izzy on this fucking couch with the rest of us who have to sit here and watch the playoffs. I want him to sit there and all the joy leaves his face.
Yeah, that'll be this weekend. By next week,
his beard gonna grow all out of the blue. Just gonna grow because he's gonna be so pissed off. I want to see that because it sucks that everybody on here. He's the only team in the damn playoffs.
Yeah.
Anybody but Izzy. I was rooting for y'all Jets to get in. I know we wasn't getting in. I was rooting for the Jets to sneak in. Then exactly.
Like I said, I don't go in. Like I know that it takes for you to have a championship football team. Your line, offensively and defensively, has to be solid. We were solid on defensive line, but our offensive line was mixed match or whatever. So I knew it was going to be hard to get a playoff because you
Bro.
got to give your quarterback time. Like I watch what's his name from Buffalo. I watch him have almost at least 25 seconds before anybody even comes near him. I want an offensive line like that. You know, I don't want an offensive line where you say hike and the guy's running for his life as soon as he says hike. And that's how it is in New York.
I'm just saying, y'all did. I wish Mike White could have stayed healthy. Y'all to beat them. Y'all to beat the Dolphins in. Dolphins start choking hard.
Yeah, if Mike White didn't get hurt, I think we don't go on that losing streak at the end of the season.
Y'all just need a quarterback. Zach Wilson suck ass.
Okay? Nah, you're right. You're right. You know, and it was a bad pick.
Why?
And hopefully they do something that you know, turns the world upside down. I think Lamar would look good in green.
Why is this man so bad?
You too busy fucking Mills.
Clearly.
I just think that he wasn't like we said, over that one throw in the combine, he just not that one. And I'm sorry, when you see him on the sidelines the other day, Flacco's looking over the plays. You got Mike White in regular clothes looking over the plays, and Zach Wilson is sitting there swinging his legs, like looking up at the sky, not even paying attention. That shows me the dedication that he has. He has none. Because you would think you would want to be in that coach's ear as he's explaining to Flacco, hey, let's do this, let's do that. No, he's sitting there like, do, 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 do. Like he was playing, he was watching he was, you know, having a Tom and Jerry flashback or something like that.
Man, but man. What a week, man. I'm saying we gotta wait till wild card weekend to see some more football. But man, this football season came and went.
Yeah, it did go kind of quick.
That shit came and went. And shout out Eric, you get bragging rights. Y'all swept my Pistons.
Okay, that's nothing.
Listen.
I got you on the 15th, I think.
All the Pelican fans hitting me up. I'm like, I just hate the Pelicans for two games a year, and it's these two. We only lost by 6, and we don't have anybody playing, so I'm happy that.
Yeah, but Zion didn't play either, right?
Yeah, but they got a way better bench.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Zion's hurt, so
we got a way. They got a way better bench than we do. We got so many people hurt. We got Duran that's hurt. We got Cade that ain't coming back. Man, we got, I think Stewart was hurt last week. And we still, I don't know how the hell we beat the Timberwolves by 20, but it happened.
Hey,
I think we play you on the 15th or something like that.
We play y'all next. We're gonna lose that one. Keep the tank rolling.
You should lose it.
Keep the tank rolling.
It's good. It's all good.
We played with Noel today.
And now you see that without Kevin Durant, the Nets and Kyrie, he's not that one. Kevin Durant makes that team.
No doubt about that.
Man, look, I'm saying I went to the Pelicans game, right? I saw the quietest 33 points ever. Like ever. That was the quietest 33 points I have ever seen in my life. I look up, he had like 10. And at the second quarter, he had like 10. I look back up in the fourth quarter, 33. Where'd that come from? Where'd it come from? He don't. he just get buckets, man. It's just
When you get
He's
buckets,
smooth.
man. Look,
The kid is smooth.
I'm like, this guy is just wow. I can say he's amazing because I never seen nobody score 30 that quiet. And he'd be like, damn, yeah, he got 30. He was giving somebody the business. You know, somebody get 30, you'd be like, okay, yeah, he taking it. You know, he taking it to him.
Usually they would have, you know what I'm saying? It would be, I mean, maybe because you were watching it at the stadium and weren't listening to commentators, but I'm sure they were, oh, look at him now.
The game. I'm looking at the game. I'm like, I didn't seem like he scored that much. It was just like, damn.
Too
and
much.
then somebody takes out his leg the next game.
Yeah. Yeah.
So fuck you, Izzy. You got to rely on Ben Simmons, who scored 0 points his last game.
Oh, don't get him started on Ben Simmons.
He broke headsets on Ben Simmons.
oh man,
God, I need you to
Yeah.
advocate one more time for me.
don't. But hey, he is the second best player on the team, though.
Uh-oh. Here you come. Here you
Got
come.
it?
Over Kyrie?
No, he said second best player.
Right now?
Oh, right now, yeah.
Right now,
Probably.
right now, right
Yes.
now.
He's better than
Right
Kyrie.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
it didn't work. He didn't take the bait. He didn't take the bait.
I might have one of his rants.
No,
Nah,
I want to see if he was gonna take the bait. He didn't take the bait. I thought he was gonna take the bait.
No.
Nah.
It's just funny. I gotta watch Izzy cheer on Ben Simmons. It's just fun.
Pussy.
It's gonna take
Okay.
It's gonna take him a whole other season to get
Little kitty cat.
acclimated back to the NBA. Next year he'll be a beast.
Yeah.
Is he gonna buy a Ben Simmons jersey?
Nah, they'll get rid of him.
Pants.
If he doesn't improve by this year, the Nets will get rid of him. He'll go to another team and be an all-star next year.
No, he's staying.
Yeah.
Cause the problem with Ben Simmons is he could like stop people because the defense good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's known to play good defense,
Meh.
but you need him to score some buckets too.
That would be nice.
Zero buckets.
Really?
Listen, he isn't Rodman. Rodman at least would give you 3. You know what I'm saying? He would make one shot in a free throw, but he would give
Rodman actually could hit a 3.
he would give you 22 boards. You know what I'm saying? Ben Simmons isn't throwing numbers up like that. So if the money ain't right, they'll get rid of his ass.
He's an Australian Draymond Green.
Oh.
You said it.
Oh.
You said it, not me.
I said it.
Nah, I wouldn't say that because he scores though. Like Green scores.
When? When the last time Ben Simmons had a great scoring night?
No, he's saying
No, Green.
Draymond.
Green. When the last time Green had a great scoring night?
He scored though.
Maybe. If he not get kicked out the game. He's an Australian pussy version of Draymond Green. Because Draymond Green gonna get kicked out the game. It didn't work so well when he played my Pistons and Isaiah Stewart dragged Draymond all around the arena. But yeah, that's the best thing I can see. He's like a Draymond Green type player. He might give you a triple single. He gonna give you the dreaded triple single.
Triple single.
Or triple double with like steals and like rebounds and shit. Like steals, rebounds, and assists. And he gonna have like 3 points. Like Draymond Green did that before.
A double with rebounds and assists. Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. He gonna get it the hard way. He gonna get triple double the hard way. He's not gonna get it with points. It's just like Ben is scared to shoot ever since that Philadelphia incident. Just like
Baby cat. Oh. Baby cat.
But if Ben Simmons was, I seen him a couple times when he played the Pelicans down here. He could dominate the paint if he wanted to. It's just like he's scared.
Yo, Brooklyn needs to hire. Brooklyn needs to hire that chick from LSU, and maybe he'll get better.
He went to LSU.
Oh, yep.
That's when he was scoring.
Maybe he stuck it out of him.
He was scoring in LSU too.
Yeah.
Child.
Shout out to Lala's Empire.
Oh my God. Oh man, you said did you mean to say LSU? Not knowing he was?
Yeah, no, I really didn't even know that he had gone to LSU. I just thought, hey, if it helped the other kid out, why wouldn't it help him?
That's why I'm laughing like he went to LSU. Man, so I wonder, they might need to hire her for the Nets.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, look, she's the players' coach.
There you go. Come here, sonny boy.
No comment.
Let me hook you up.
No comment.
Come on, ride the train.
I guess that's all I can say for the chick at her shoe. Play the music. She's a legend, man. But man, we're gonna get the shout outs, man. I know y'all got something to do on this Friday night, man. I thank y'all.
I actually gotta wrap up my stuff now. It's time for us to start closing stuff down.
Yeah, Doc. Doc can come in when he want to and leave when he want to. Go get your shout out.
He definitely Kyrie.
I'm not trying to bring the Kyrie energy. I actually try to be around for the whole episode. I'm hanging in tough. But let me be real quick. I want to shout out my cousin Nunu for graduating with her nursing program today.
Congratulations.
One of the top graduates there. I'm super proud of her there. For the ladies of Delta Sigma Theta, happy 110th Founders Day. To my wife, always to my wife, to my family. You guys for letting me come up in here and let me come in when I want and leave when I want. And for anybody who had a good day on Friday the 13th, the first of the year. So make a nice show and sweet for everybody. Thank y'all for coming in and tuning in with us and enjoying our picks and our sports talk.
Oh yeah. Thanks, Doc, for showing up on time.
I know I show up one time late and they already want to take me to human resources. That's
HR was on Doc's ass.
That's bullshit.
HR just came to the door and asked did Doc come on time. So
okay. All right, good.
HR was on your ass, Doc. Well, I'm gonna give the floor to Anthony now, man, for your shout outs, man. Any shout outs? Anybody want shout outs?
The only thing I'm gonna say is next week is gonna be Washington on one side, the Giants on my left, and Cowboys on my right. We're gonna just watch the playoffs home on the couch.
I love it.
Yeah.
NFC East hate. Damn, it is.
Even though I picked the Cowboys to win, but it's not happening.
The fucking Giants lose.
Boy, I love it.
If the Giants lose, Izzy's taking next Friday off.
He gonna come. Look, Izzy gonna come here with a bottle of bourbon, being
two of them.
Man, fuck y'all.
He's gonna be double fisting it.
Izzy gonna be a bit bad. Fuck y'all. I'm drunk.
Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Very good. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, I just gotta say this. It has nothing to do with shout outs, but Tony Khan is trying to kill the women of his division. I'll say that. If you catch the replay, you catch the replay. But right now, Ruby Soho looks like Ric Flair from back in the day.
Woo!
Ooh.
And I'm talking about like full face blood all over, and they're close-ups in the whole 9 yards.
It'll be over the internet, so.
Yeah, I'll look at it later.
I just happened to look up and I just saw her face, and I'm like, oh shit, like dripping. It's bad. I'm sure they're getting canceled from that channel.
Maybe. Maybe. Well, man, I just want to thank y'all fellas for coming on. Doc, he probably disappeared now, so Doc didn't go, so I can move Doc.
Yep, he gone. He gone.
But man, I thank Anthony for coming on, for giving his picks, man. Appreciate it, man. I'm glad to join the show. You're always on here showing love. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate y'all for coming on the show too. Iz and Jay, fuck the Giants, but man, back Thursday with the wrestling show, and Friday with the recap of our picks and whatever else crazy story comes out in sports. Because the train one took me out. Like that took me out. That was a crazy thing. This is 2023 now. We hearing about trains going on in college football. So man, can't wait till next week.
Back in the day, that would have been a major controversy. Now it's everyday life.
Yeah, it's just like people people having trains.
Yeah, all right. I did that last weekend.
That's the good old fashioned LSU welcome. But man, I thank y'all, man. I thank everybody who's sharing stuff. I just got a shout out on the podcast that got shouted out by a friend I knew. Man, so thank you for shouting us out and telling people to buy our merch. Shout out to my wife also for always shouting us out. And she's also head of HR, so we all be fired. Man. So, man, till next time, this is your host Mo Young. You got the nefarious one, diabolical hater Jay, and Mr. Price. We'll see y'all later. Peace, and we out.
Oh, wait a minute. Fuck Brett Favre.
Fuck Brett Favre.
Fuck Brett Favre.
Not to say it. Brett Favre is still not giving. He's still not being prosecuted for stealing money from Mississippi. Please keep that in your forefront. Fuck Brett Favre. Fuck it. And we out.
No Vaseline either.
Yes, yes. Nobody knows. All right, man. Take me off the screen.
And if you see me keep looking over my shoulder, I gotta watch my back. Oh, she egged me. Oh, shit all over my rip out with the jersey. Go get me a towel. Y'all didn't know. Y'all.
You fucking owners have handled Judge, Gentleman, retired? Come on! He should have been fired before the fucking season! Joe Judge, quarterback sneak on not one, but 2 times from the fucking 5-yard line!
And we're talking echelon where it's going to be Yankees first, Giants second, Jets third, Mets last.
No!
Oh, no,
Hell
wait a
no!
minute.
Hell no!
Wait a minute. It's
Hell
Yankees
no!
first. It's Yankees first.
Okay.
Giants second.
Okay.
Knicks third.
No!
Jets fourth. Mets fifth.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
hell no!
The Nets fanned their mouth when they found out he was leaving. Maybe it was girl number 25 that didn't mind doing it.
I'll just put it this way. It's way bigger than Nino Brown, a.k.a. Deshaun Watson. This is way bigger than him.
Yeah, that's exactly what this
That's
is.
why,
And
maybe
what I'm
that's why
thinking.
he got off, because it's bigger than him and there's bigger people implicated in this.
I think it's going to come to maybe 5 years down the line, and then Cleveland going to crumble.